Right.
Yo, welcome. So this is the second part of the weekly chat. So we're going to be going through all the bits and pieces the statue community has to offer. So we'll be talking about going through the pictures now, all the latest factory updates, stuff from all the major companies, and including the fan art stuff. So the custom statues too, we'll be talking about and going through. So welcome back. Keeping it locked to RaddTitan, you know how to do it. Drinks are poured. Let's go again. Let's go.
Let's go. So yeah, large G&T and a choc ice. I do over a wee break as well there, stack of Volpona.
How can you mix ice cream with alcohol, man? What's the matter with you? A fucking heathen or something?
The games begin. Gio, the wife wants to know, are you cooking a 3-egg omelette?
Only in the morning.
Joining you guys late today. I'll have to watch the first half of the show later. Here, Joe Figure. Clearly is,
we should do a register.
We should do a register. Welcome back, guys. And here, everyone's coming back. Awesome. So let me just send this to someone. Send the fucking link to a few people. Get them in here.
Look how big this fucking thing is that arrived today. Look how big that is.
Oh, wait. Let me go back to my screen. Yeah. Have you got it with you, though, or is it?
No, I didn't. I thought it was too busy. But look, you take this out. So this is this metal knight thing arrived today, right? I bought this. Look.
What's the markings on it? Metal knight.
Yeah, metal knight. Look. There it is. Look, you pull it out. It's fucking well heavy, man. And it's like it's the Thanos sword. You see it?
Yeah.
So
is it like? Is it solid or is it like plastic?
Yeah. No, it's fucking metal.
Yeah.
But look, you see what I mean about a tapered? See how they've done the blades? Look.
Hit yourself in the head with it a couple of times. Is it hard?
Nah. It's not good. Don't hit yourself with this. Listen, can you wait there? Can you wait a minute? Where's the? Yeah. You ready? Listen.
Yeah, that's hard. Okay. Good job we didn't have that one.
This thing arrived, man. I'm just thinking to myself, just take this shit. And fucking, this is the sort of thing that my mother would fright me. She'd pick up and be like, you. And fling it.
Yeah, sort of thing I'd have as a kid in sharpening. I must give myself stitches.
Oh, yeah. George, you're going home. Get your shit, you're going home. Anyway, I bought this because I thought scale-wise this would work with the XM Studios Thanos, and it actually does. And can you believe it? It's quite tight because the hand is quite tight. It does go in though, but it's so heavy that it's going to pull the statue and make it lean. So I have to, I thought about putting it across the base or something, but it just looks too busy. I did ask the group. I had like an idea. I was like, I think it's going to be too busy. And then, I looked at the picture. That's not terrible, but I think it's like, you don't bring sand to the beach. Do you know what I mean?
How much you pay for it?
I think it cost me like about 50 quid.
Seems all right. I mean, I've just gone through, done a quick little search on it.
Yeah.
£55, £50, 25. Yeah. Seems like you did all right. 43.69 plus tax. So yeah, seems like you did all right on that.
Yeah, I mean, I got it for about 46 quid all in.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had the idea to put. I mean, it could go with you could put it on anyone's sort of base if you wanted to. I could put it on Magneto's fucking throne if I wanted to. But But
is that for personal protection or for Thanos?
No, the thing was, it was just an idea. I get these ideas sometimes. At the moment, here's a good idea. Can you see my screen? Yeah, put me on the screen. Right, watch this.
You're on screen. Don't worry.
Right now, put me main screen so they don't see your ugly two face. Right, so look at this. Look,
big screen.
You see Mistress Death.
Yeah.
You see what's in her hand.
Like a little fucking barbarian.
As a little glow. Wait, can you see it? Can you see it?
Little marble.
That's a glow in the dark marble. But you see that?
Turn out your light. See if it glows then.
Oh, it really does glow.
Go on, turn out your fucking light. Go on.
Oh, God, I can't. I've got to get up and go across the room.
Go get your fucking remote and do it. Go on.
No, I can't. No, it's just long. But it glows in the dark. But it's something that I bought.
Also you got your leggings on the back there as well. Look.
Yeah, they are. Them ones, them ones on the right of mine.
Yeah, your fucking stripy ones.
No, this is a house, you know. Things do happen. Washing does get done, you know. Not fucking. Do you know what I mean? What do you think I have? Maids or some shit? I'm the cunt that does all the washing.
Yeah. So yeah, you should use it as a letter opener.
Yeah, I could do, but my thing's gone wonky here now. I've gone all fucking wonky now. Look. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, it's just an idea I had. I had an idea with a marble as well. I was just like, I think a handle fit a marble or something.
Yeah. My new one, because I've been watching obviously Peaky Blinders. So I'm getting into that now, just like on the last season before they before I get up to date with that. And there's a part in it where Tom Hardy, he's like trying to charge Adrian Brody for something, and he goes, "Yeah, you owe me like 200 because you're a fucking wop." And then they're talking, and he goes, "All right, well, you owe me another 100 because you're a fucking cunt." So,
is that my boy?
That's the best I can do. And
is that my boy?
Yeah. So like, we were at dinner or so yesterday, and Natalia made us fucking get McDonald's because she was having like, a moment where she needed to get McDonald's. So I got McDonald's, and I was like, "Yeah, you know that money. Add another 100 to that." She's like, "What? Why? Because you're a cunt." because that's what he does in it. Yeah. You run off. I'm right near the end of it. The only problem is because of all this fucking lockdown shit, it's going to be like 2022 until you see like the next season. So, and also,
I've completely forgotten it already.
I'm on the last season now, but the thing is like they just like said, "Oh, this guy is doing something," and his name is like Alfonso Capone. So I started talking about him now, and I think what's going to be the next one is Rowan Atkinson, who plays Mr. Bean, is going to be Hitler. But apparently he's just had a heart attack or something recently. So.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Sad. I mean, the thing is with things like that is, I watched that recently. I watched Tom Hardy in Capone, and it's fucking terrible. Don't watch it.
Oh, is it really? I've got to wait.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
Why? Is it?
Because it's like crazy. It's not Capone. It's not Capone when he's like, it doesn't have any origin. It doesn't have any like story of him doing the things that he did or the things he's famous for or any of the other stuff. It's when he's been released from jail, because he gets like very sick, doesn't he? He gets the I've forgotten what they call it, syphilis, but it's like syphilis of the brain. It's where it starts affecting you mentally, and they basically it's terminal, and he doesn't have long to live, so they let him out. They let him out of Alcatraz, and they basically let him out and they let him go home. And he lives at home, and he's fucking crazy, and it's really about that. And in watching it, and he's like an old man, and you don't know what he's seeing is real or what's not real, and it's just quite depressing. It's kind of shit.
But you didn't like Taboo though, did you?
No, I watched a little bit of Taboo. It's quite hard to follow in terms of like the audio. I found it quite hard to understand what everyone is saying, and I got so fucking fed up with having to rewind it constantly. Like, what did he say? What was that?
Yeah.
What was that? It's got.
I could understand it, but yeah, it was that thing where when you kind of hear it and then you're like, oh, like a second later, you're like, oh yeah, and then
I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. It's the same thing with what's his name. I get a lot of that with Jeff Bridges. I can't watch him. I can't watch a lot of stuff that he's in.
Syphilis.
I just can't watch it because I'm listening and I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about. And I'm actually quite rude with people that unfortunately my wife tells me off regularly, because if somebody doesn't speak clearly and loudly, I will literally go, "What are you saying? Like, can you speak up? I can't hear you." Like, because people just, if I'm like out for dinner or something and someone is trying to converse with me and they're talking like that and they're not really coherent or clear, I really find it hard. People will say like pardon lots of times and they're quite polite, like, pardon, excuse me. Yeah. I'm very much like, what? what? And I make that face, which is just
the
like,
fuck you're talking about. Yeah,
my eyes go even smaller. Like,
really?
What? Like that got even more. It got even more fucking, slanty eyed. It goes all fucked. So I'm a bit like, Jenny like nudges me, and it's like, for fuck's sake, like that. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of them ones with Taboo. I just couldn't. It got too annoying. It took too much work to follow what was going on, and then Capone was just. There's one good bit in Capone, and it's not a bit you would ever. I wanted to see what he was going to look like in his prime. There's a part where he's looking at himself in the mirror, and he's an old man with makeup and all that sort of stuff, and he's hunched over and stuff. But when he looks in the mirror at one point, you see a young Capone, and he looked fucking. And Tom Hardy as a young Capone with a bald head and everything looked mean as fuck. He looked really good, and I was just like, my God, I would love to start seeing him in his prime. I want to start seeing him. Behave.
Was it like a BBC thing, or was it HBO?
No, I just think it was a film. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think it was a TV series. It was something, wasn't it?
No, when I watched it, it's like all in one thing. It was a film.
Yeah, I think it was like a HBO like short, thing that they do.
It's not short. It's a fucking 2-hour film.
No, like 2-part. Like into a film, like it was.
I know it should have been because it was shit. Definitely should have been.
Okay.
Don't save it. Honestly, do not put time aside to watch it.
I've got it on my. Don't
bother. If there's anything I'm telling you, don't fucking bother. Trust me, I'll tell you that. This is the gay Tom Hardy fan here.
Yeah, but as I say, but you did enjoy Taboo, and I didn't really have an issue with Taboo.
Yeah, but did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you feel like that your time was well spent watching it? Because this is your problem. Your standards are too fucking low. You're quite happy to spend your time watching crap and be like, oh, it's okay. I'm not that person. I'm a guy that
you wouldn't have survived 35 years as my friend if I had low standards, high standards. Sorry.
Bro, this is true. Listen, if I wasn't your friend, you'd be dead. You fucking idiot. Never forget that. The reason you're breathing is because of me.
I don't know about that.
Well, I don't know. How many hats you want to set on fire? How many times do I have to save you?
I'm sure that would have ended in death, but anyway. Anyway, let's go to these pictures. So,
threats to stab you to death are pretty serious, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where we're from,
No, he's a bit flaky. He didn't do it, did he?
It was flaky once I fucking handled it and dealt with it, yeah. It weren't at the time when he was looking for you with a fucking Black Widow blade in his pocket.
Anyway. Your mama.
Oh, it's my room.
So yeah, this is the shithole that George reviewed recently. And, the film was terrible. I don't know if that means Capone.
Yeah, it does because he's smart. Listen to Alex Cole. Listen to Alex Cole who's telling you something.
You see the Scots guy who bought by Penguin, I think. The best. Give up much respect. Your time, you guys always good company.
Thanks, Liam. Love you, bro. Love to your missus and family, bro.
Gangs of London. Anybody? Haven't seen it yet, but again, I've got that.
I watched an episode actually of that. I watched one episode, but it starts and there's like a big boss guy who's like turns up at some shitty dingy place and gets shot, and it's a little bit I worked at doors for a long time, and I know a few people. Let's just leave it there. I know a few people, seen a few things, done a few things, but people like that, they don't show up at dingy shitholes like that. And I was like watching it, and it's like the first 20 minutes, and I just turned around to Jenny, to my wife, and I was just like, yeah, this is a waste of time. Just like it's okay. She wanted to continue, so I watched probably like the first episode's like nearly 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
So I was a bit like, oh my fucking God, really? I could watch fucking Lord of the Rings.
I had it. I know it's on my. I've got this remote hard drive thing, which I've got loads of shit. I should actually give you the
people like that. Listen, people like that.
I'll give you the access to it because you can watch loads of films on it. And basically, I've got this like remote hard drive linked up to my internet.
People like that don't turn up at places like that.
I keep going to watch
with an envelope in their fucking pocket to pay you. Trust me.
Wait! Hey, I haven't seen it yet, motherfucker.
Don't worry. Well, it doesn't. He dies. You'll see it. He dies very quickly. He gets shot through the door.
Fuck off.
It's crap. Waste your time.
But I haven't seen it. Basically,
it might get better.
Have you seen the Raid?
No.
Oh man, you need.
There's no point because I've seen Dread. I'm happy with that.
You know, the stories are very similar, but
exactly. Well, I watched Dread again.
The fight scenes in Raid are ridiculous.
I bet the story's shit though. I bet the story ain't as good as Dread.
It's the same kind of thing where it's like a typical kind of 80s kind of look, and where you like a big boss man stuff where you got to get to the top level. You know,
I love that final fight shit. Big elevator scene at the end where all the bosses happen to kick their ass.
Such a fucking scam. The biggest scam ever. All of a sudden, Hager turns up, and then all these other bosses after. Oh, motherfuckers!
Birdie, innit? Birdie.
No, Birdie.
Yeah, Birdie's final fight, innit? Birdie.
No,
sits on the wall.
Hager. No, Hager. Oh, yeah. You're sorry.
You dizzy cunt, you.
Yeah, you're right.
You fucking bald-headed, fucking furry-faced. I need to stop drinking. Too much truth will come out here. Be careful. Already too much shit's come out as is.
I failed you, George. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's Birdie. It is Birdie.
Yeah, it's Birdie. It whistles, doesn't it? And then jumps up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whistle. I can't whistle for shit. I can't whistle.
Actually, it came out really well that time.
That really came out well. I was like, Jenny's wicked. Jenny can do like
I used to be able to do
singing.
I used to be able to do that. And then
fingers.
Yeah, then that tooth grew in the middle of my mouth, and I can't do it anymore. Gangs of London, high octane stuff. I'm going to watch it. I really do want to watch it.
The only thing is like I said, I watched about an hour and a half of it, and his son, he was just a bit limp as well, man. I was a bit like, man, if you were in charge, I'd fucking kill you and take your place. Like,
Dread does not compare to Raid. That's what it's saying here.
In a good way or a bad way?
I love Dread, but it does not compare. So that's saying that Raid is bad. The fight scenes in Raid, right? I had Raid on and I played it like loud, surround sound, full blast. And my ex had to walk out because it was so like, you know, the adrenaline of when you watch it, you get like pumped to watch it. It's like, it's really like.
Is it like Eddie Murphy does with Rocky? Yo, Marco! Have you seen that?
Well, no, it's just like
the stay away from any white people in the queue.
Any kind of like Italian Americans, yeah.
Just white people. He says it's fucking brilliant.
No, but the thing is about the Raid. I mean, like the fight scenes in Raid is you watch it and you're like, how the fuck did no one get hurt? I bet
probably did get hurt.
I know you watch it, you're like, I bet people got fucking like nearly dead.
I like watching Jackie Chan at the end of his films. You see all the stunts that go wrong with him, and that's like, he's amazing, man. Jackie Chan.
He still does it. He still does it. Well, I don't know about now, but he was still doing it.
Apparently, he still does. Yeah, does.
I didn't like Raid much. Wow, felt like a video game, going level after level. But that's the same as Dread, and that's the thing about
Dread. Dread is not as. I like Dread. I don't. If it's similar, I enjoy Dread. I love
both of them. I absolutely love both of them. I love Dread, and I love. I can see the elements where I've never watched it in 3D. But
I'm sure they came out very close together, so they nipped the concepts.
Though allegedly there was a thing about one of them leaked a script, and it went on to make they made the other one, and I don't know whether
which one.
I think it was Raid, and then Dread was made after. I don't know. But anyway, it was something about one of them was made and they leaked or whatever. But both of them are great. Both of them are really good. I mean, if you like, I don't know if you like it as much as I do, because I like a lot of the kind of Hong Kong martial arts stuff. But the problem with a lot of the kind of Hong Kong martial arts is the sound effects are over top, dubbing is really bad, and
that's why I don't watch it.
And that's the problem. Yes. But with the Raid, if you watch it subtitled, it is like we just watch it for some of the fights.
Nah, I'll read a book or watch
literally. I'll tell you. I mean, literally, I'll show you next time you come over, like a scene where I just want that scene.
You're not going to leave this shit alone. I really don't care. I can't tell you how little I care about it. I just don't care.
Night Comes for Us on Netflix is amazing. Not as good. Nowhere near as good as Raid. Night Comes for Us is brutal. There's a scene in Night Comes for Us in a meat locker. Oh, yeah, that's nasty. Shit, man. Thanos is a beast.
It's funny. He looks amazing, doesn't he? There.
Oh, don't see that.
In my room. It's so bright.
Yeah. I have to look at the To the Lake Russian cannibal virus thriller. Not even heard of it.
No, that's right up Alex's fucking street.
I'm wild over that. All over that with greasing up my cocker with butter. All over it. The difference between Raid and Dread is the acting. Yeah. I think Cole Oben is amazing in that, and also the
he's fucking brilliant.
He's great in all of them. He's great as the Executioner. Was the Executioner? And then in The Boys, which you've not seen, he is so good as Billy Butcher. He is fucking amazing as Billy Butcher. You need to watch The Boys, man. Anything, all of this shit we've discussed.
At the moment, I'm busy because I'm up to my nuts in Cobra Kai stuff. I don't want to. I got this funny thing. I do it. No, I do it as well. I make rule. No, you don't. You're full of shit. You don't know what a rule is. You fucking idiot. You didn't know what a ruler was when we were at school, let alone a rule. You don't know anything of that. So you just do what the fuck you like. I have rules, and when I'm watching something, and I know that the new series of Cobra Kai is going to kick off in January, but I've got it in my mind what's all gone on. So that's where I'm at. There's nothing worse for me than someone trying to make me watch multiple series at once, because I get confused about what is going on with who. I'm a bit like, oh yeah, man, that guy's fucking the other one's wife, and they're like, no, that's Dexter, not this. I'm like, all right, well, you know, the stepbrother's the fucking drug dealer. No, that's the Breaking Bad. You know, it's Breaking Bad. Oh. Yeah, I need to stop watching this shit. I just do one at a time, and then I just leave it alone until, you know, once I've done the next series of Cobra Kai and moved on, you know, I found out what's happened to Miguel, what's going on, then I can move on with my life. But until that happens, I'm not fucking interested in clogging up my brain with other shit. So I'm watching films, I'm reading books, and that's where the line is crossed. I do agree with that with TV series. I do agree with that. I can't cross them because it just gets messy, too messy. I agree with that. When something I can do too if one of them is something my wife is watching, because my wife likes shit she likes The Crown, so she's watching The Crown. Now The Crown is fine. That is not interrupting me because I'm on my phone. I think you gave your wife shit. So you gave your wife a lot of credit there. What else does she watch? She doesn't watch anything like that anymore. She doesn't watch really The Voice or any. She used to like be real. Reality TV sort of. She used to, every time I used to come to your house, it would be like those fucking teen pregnancy shit, and it would be. Oh yeah, Teen Mum. She used to like that. What was the other fucking crap? Oh, that fucking Love Island, and it would be all the fucking shit like that. And every time I come round, I'd be like, George, man, can we just go sit in your room? But you're like, no, I've got to sit with Jenny for an hour. We're like, oh, no, yeah, never. That conversation's never happened. You have to. Hey, whoa! I like to. Add things in for dramatic purposes. Yeah, but it doesn't happen. You're sitting with let the truth get away with a good story. My wife is one of the smartest people I know, and she watches some of the dumbest TV I've ever seen. British Bake Off. She likes that. She likes The Crown, but she's there's loads of shit she watches. The Crown is actually meant to be really good. It is very good, yeah. Do you know the really funny thing? It doesn't get in the way. If you have a certain style or something you're watching, and you're watching other things that are similar, it gets well fucking muddly. Yeah. And then you're a bit like, oh no. So with this sort of stuff, I don't get confused. I don't go like, oh my god, this is the part where what's her name's brother is advocating the throne and marrying a divorcee. I don't get into them situations. The funny thing as well is one of the first times I met Natalia's mum, she was watching The Crown in Polish, right? And literally Natalia fucked off and left me sitting with her mum, right? So we're sitting there, and like she's there watching in Polish. I don't understand it because I'm not sitting there. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to be here. Okay. Polite. She turns around and then she says something to me, and she says it in Polish, but for some reason
I
You
understand.
understood it.
I could kind of understood what she was talking about,
Right.
and then I answered her in English, and she kind of understood what I was talking about. And it was about. She asked me something about like who was the president of America while this was happening, and then I was like, oh, I think it was like I can't remember who it was now. Huber or something, and I said who it was, and then she said, "I go, yeah, I think you're right, or whatever." And then it says she goes, like, we're talking about it, and Talia walks in, and I said, "What did your mum say?" And then she says, "Like, oh yeah, she said that." I was like, "That's what I thought she said," but in Polish is not like other like German. In German,
yeah.
if someone speaks to you in German, you kind of pick up on it. If you read
only because of
German,
all the porn we've watched.
yeah, but if you had like a piece of paper, and if you had a piece of paper and it said like a German paragraph, and as an English person, if you tried to read it out, the German person could probably pick up on what you're saying. If you had a paragraph of Polish that you read out, they'd be like, "That's not nothing."
Dude, you're also forgetting we did German at school.
Yeah, but that's the thing is.
You're being a bit. If you did 5 years of Polish, you would be like, you could read a Polish sentence and sort of get where they're coming.
No, because if
you're
you read,
underestimating, you're forgetting.
If you read German as an English person and you read the word as an English person reads that word, it would still sound kind of like the German would.
Yeah, if like this one.
Look the bogus
Weißer beer, which means white beer. I think it means that. It could mean piss, because this could be piss.
It means urina water.
Yes.
But no, that's the thing, is like when you read something in German, the letters are very similar to it's an easier language to learn.
Are you talking about the alphabet thing? Yeah, of course.
No, just the language in general. It's going to be easier to read it off of paper. But then when
you're boring me now. I want to stab myself in the face with my Thanos blade.
Your mother. All right, let's go.
I'm going to get out and just kill myself with it.
Carl Urban's Dread is fucking awesome. Didn't like it very much. Night Comes for Us. No, that was shit. House of the Beast. The Lake. Yep, I'm going to write that down actually. Difference between Raid and Dread is the acting. Stuck of Inferno messaged me about To the Lake, and I'll have to watch it. Message me on Facebook. Have you watched Raised by Wolves? Raised by Wolves is on my list of things to watch because it's directed by Ridley Scott. It's about one of those kind of things about future where mankind has kind of gone to shit, and then the robots create a new species of person, and then they're raised, whatever. But it's meant to be really good. But it's the same kind of thing about all this. I'm going to wait until there's 2 or 3 seasons before I watch it.
Yeah, of course. Get up to your nuts in it before you start.
Cole Urban is way too small to be Lobo.
Who?
Cole Urban is way too small to be Lobo.
Listen, you've said this yourself the other day about Apocalypse, right? If you've got a good actor in there, you do CGI on the top of it. You could have made Apocalypse much more threatening. You could have made him much more big, threatening, all of that. Carl Urban could be Lobo. Just need to CGI the shit out of it. And that's what they should have done with Apocalypse. I think Oscar Isaacs is a fantastic actor. He's not a bad actor at all. But they made him so fucking small. He's next to women a lot of the time, in it, like Storm and Psylocke, and they're bigger than him.
And they're taller than him. Yeah.
It's just a bit like, I'd rather fight him than the fucking women. Yeah. That's a problem. He could definitely be Lobo.
I think they were trying to get Kevin Durant, who was going to be one of the ones.
I don't know who that is.
He's the guy who's the Blob in Wolverine Origins, but but he's also the guy who's in the Vikings as the one who fucks all the women. When he comes to the villages and fucks all the women.
Something. Oh God, yeah. That's about Odin,
But I'm saying, he is. But I'm saying,
it's the legend of Odin. He used to turn up when they all went to war. He used to turn up and impregnate all the women.
Yeah.
God, his fucking name, man. Hublot. That's a watch.
It is something similar to Hubble. It is.
It is like that, yeah.
He is, but the thing is about him is he's a fucking massive guy.
Yeah, but it's not needed. It really isn't needed. With CGI today, you can do so much with it. You really could.
Boys, you got to watch it, Gio. Yeah, Gio, the boys are fucking amazing. It's like Deadpool, but over the top.
I'll check it out.
Should be embarrassing. I like The Crown, not at all. It's meant to be
No,
really good.
it's fucking awesome. And if you have some class about you, the royal family, it's something to be aspired for sure.
Crown is not bad. I
don't know what's wrong with me, but I fancy I quite fancy the Queen when she's younger.
Yeah,
I've seen pictures of the Queen young, and she's quite fit. And also the actress Claire Foy, I think is her name, and I quite fancy her and all.
The Crown is not bad. I think Diana would divorce Charles and live happily ever after. Slavic language is very difficult, really difficult. We had a conversation, me and my girlfriend, recently about trying to count to fucking 10. It didn't go very well. It really went badly.
Dude, you can't count to 10 in fucking English.
I could just about do it with my fingers and toes. I can do 20.
You can't. You can probably do 22.
With my Marty June, yeah. If any of you are watching Warrior on Cinemax, it's based on the writings of Bruce Lee. Yeah, it's meant to be really good, actually. I think I saw you, Ray, Alex, and you guys are making Banshee. I actually watched Banshee recently, and because of the fact I love Homelander so much from The Boys, I had to watch it. And definitely, I'll check out Warrior. I will definitely do it. I'm not on Facebook. You fuck. To the lake. I'll write it down. God damn it.
I do like our guys who are on YouTube, though, apart from, what's his fucking name? I'm going to cut his heart out and feed it to him. Other than him, I like most of the people on YouTube.
Homelander is small also in a bodysuit. Yeah, that's the problem as well. It's a lot of the people actually in the MCU, they wore bodysuits as well, even though there are times where they look massive.
Same thing with Prometheus, the guy in Prometheus. You even said it to me the other day. He's in wicked shape. He ain't.
No.
At the beginning, you did.
You said it was Doug Jones, and I said
no. I didn't. I don't know who Doug Jones is, man.
The guy
I don't know who Doug Jones is.
So we were talking about Silver Surfer, and you said I think that's the same guy who plays.
Could have been the same guy.
And I said I don't think it is because he's really skinny. And you go, well, the guy who is Prometheus ain't that big. He's wearing a bodysuit.
That was really well done as well. The Prometheus, the starting scene where he tips a black organic goo thing into the water to create life. That guy, it's a wicked bodysuit. Wicked.
Harvard.
Yeah, I know that he goes and fucks with women. It was wicked.
All right, let's do these pictures, right? This made me laugh anyway. Literally every statue maker, every X-Men statue, and then Sentinel hand base. There you go.
To be honest, though, I mean this with all sincerity. Really, you've got three options with the X-Men. Anyone that suggests any differently is kind of losing the point. Really, you have Sentinel areas, you have training room areas, and then you have that training room, danger room, and then you have maybe mansion to mansion or outdoor in the mansion's grounds, and that's pretty much all you have. You don't have a whole lot of choices, to be brutally honest with you.
Jesus. Sorry. Yeah, I mean,
you don't have any relevant ones anyway. That's for sure. I mean, you could be really clever with things and be like, okay, we'll do the Hellfire Club, or we'll do, But I just think that it's going to get lost on a lot of people.
I think the problem as well that people don't understand is, you're saying literally every statue maker, so you are combining custom and licensed. Licensed are actually restricted within the boundaries of actually the licensor. So, they are told you can only do XYZ. You can only do
Z, you fucking idiot. We're English. Z.
All right,
not Z.
Anyway, but they're saying that basically you can only do these things. You can only do these certain areas.
There's definitely much more boundaries. There's much more locking.
No,
of course.
But if you notice, at one point there was all of a sudden there was Gambit, there was Rogue, there was Iceman, there was all these pieces. All of a sudden, it was like the licensor says we need Danger Room. You've got, so it changes because of the license.
Oh yeah, well you would know that for sure.
So custom people,
and also as well, you've got to keep it in keeping. Even customs has to be in keeping, right? If I'm making a piece, right, I look at what's out there. If I'm going to say right now, okay, me and Alex, RaddTitan, we're going to build a statue. Believe me, we've had offers. We're going to build a statue. We're going to make a statue. There's no Mr. Sinister or something, or there's no, Strife in quarter scale. We're going to make Strife. We have to look at, if you're smart, you're going, okay, who the fuck, where's our market? Who's going to buy this? And then you're going to say, we're going to pair it with, we're going to have around it that it fits in seamlessly and doesn't look like a fucking spare one at a wedding. Where are we going to get that from? And then that's when you come up with, okay, well, we've got to do, this kind of environment and this kind of look and this kind of, and that's where you get to. And you do end up in the same places, which is Danger Room, Sentinel, or Mansion. That's pretty much it.
But the other area as well,
or a big X space. You can do that
if you're a company. If you're customs, you don't give a fuck. You can do what you want.
But they're still thinking the same way, which is we want it to fit with these things.
Yeah, but if you're a company, you're not going to say, I want this to match the XM one. I want this to match the Sideshow one. You want it to match your one or your future products. And that's the way you're going
to Potentially. But first piece, when like, for example, when Graven Labs did The Beast, which probably is still their best piece, even now. Still their best to release that.
Hello.
I'm there. What have we done? We run out of battery.
No,
nice and prepared as usual, bro.
No, the plug was hanging out. It was in there. It's fine now. It's fine. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it.
When Graven Labs did The Beast, that's what they did. They took like the hand isn't the same, but they took the Sentinel hand. And they did the opposite hand. I think they did the left hand. But it's clever. It's just it's safe. It's smart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, you do it the first time, but then what Graven did was they took a diagram of a Sentinel and they said
they broke it up.
These characters are going to be this, one Sentinel. So yeah, it's tough. It is very tough, and it's like, you have to think about. Companies don't care about what you have in a way. It's like they need to think about what they can sell you in the future.
Yeah,
and that's the other side of it. If they can sell you the first piece of that line, then they're in the door, and then what they can sell in the future of that line. And that's how it works. It's not going to be, all right, you have 5 Sideshow pieces, so we're going to release this one so that you can match it with your Sideshow pieces. They don't want that. They don't want you to match it with all your Sideshow pieces because then that restricts their future pieces.
Potentially.
So
potentially it depends. But also as well, I mean, even going with like a Sideshow or an XM, they're not all the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sideshow are the worst for that. Here are these X spaces. Here comes Cyclops. He ain't got one.
All of a sudden,
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? All of them have got X's. Why has Cyclops not got an X? Well, because he's like on one knee standing up on something, so we can't do an X, can we? We can't do a flat base because he's fucking face splits up in here.
Why can't he have a rock?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's but again, it's not always. I mean, people blame the companies, but it's not always the companies. Sometimes the licenses. So it's not as simple as black and white.
Oh, I know.
Why didn't they make another one of these? Why didn't they do that? Sometimes it's about pushing other things. Next up, there's you. There's you.
Oh, cool. Yeah. No, I showed you this already. So this is what I got in today. It doesn't. I don't think it works. Go in a little bit. I asked the group. It just looks too busy.
Yeah,
it looks far too busy. There's enough going on that base as it is with all the relics of the fallen heroes there. I think the blade's just too much. It obstructs Lady Death a little bit too much. So if you want this, hit me up. Like, see what I mean? Is this you chat a load of shit?
Huh? No, I said it was fine.
Oh yeah, I said it was
keep talking about it. Keep talking about your little fucking.
My little sword. Anyway, if you're interested in this, hit me up because it doesn't actually. I've got like about 6 messages already, so you might be too late, but you never know. If people just keep messing about, then hit me up and let me know if you want it, because it doesn't really go with the plan that I had in mind. So at this exact moment, I'm thinking I might have to put with a different character. Vision's probably the best one.
I would have thought Iron Man would have been quite good.
It's too much going on that base. I'm scared about this. It's well heavy, man. it's like crazy how heavy that fucking thing is. It honestly, it feels like it weighs a kilo, at least a kilo, maybe at least a kilo it weighs. It's not the sort of thing you can make a mistake of. If it falls or loses its place or gets nudged or something and pulls out of someone's hand, it will literally fuck your shit up because it's solid metal. And it's going to do some serious damage.
If it falls towards your like
glass statue,
badly,
it's bad. It's bad for you. So it's the sort of thing you want to work where you want it to work. So that's why in the picture it's like up against it's up against the wood because it can't fall. I'm scared about it falling down.
Right.
So that looks good.
Keep talking.
Yeah, so I put this here anyway. I'm not too keen. I put it on the group and had a little chat about it, but I think the consensus, a lot of people were like, looks great, you know, it's not a problem and all this sort of stuff. But, you know, I'm kind of one of them sort of cats that's like, I'm not too sure about that. And the people that did like, it's a little bit busy or obstructs her too much, and I'm not too sure about the scale. Funny thing is, though, about this is that this blade is like 16 inches long. So like 15, 16 inches long. Now, the XM statue is probably only about 22 inches tall because Thanos is only about 6'9" in comics. So this is what people get confused about a little bit. In the movies, he's massive, like he's about like 12 foot, around about that sort of mark. But in the comics, he's not. He's only about 6'9", a shade under 7 feet. So, you know, this actually does fit more the XM sort of piece, more of the standard sort of piece. If you had the Dio, maybe, you know, like the original Sideshow one, this would probably be exactly the right sort of scale. It will fit this Thanos, but it goes from the top of his head down to his left foot boot, top of the boot. Yeah, see they are. So it's pretty big, man. But it doesn't go with the plan I had. I think that's a little too busy, so I've just gone with a marble instead. Oh, these are nice, aren't they?
Yeah. So sorry, I had to go wee really fucking bad because I'm drinking. Like I finished that.
Two tiny things of Coke.
Most of that. And then so it's quite a bit liquid. What statue has the first sentinel base? Probably one of the Koro pieces, or maybe even some of the
Bowen, you fucking idiot. Of course it's Bowen.
Oh yeah, Bowen has like the sentinel head and
Retro Cable has the sentinel head on it.
Why not have Gio? Why not have the Thanos back where Death is and move her forward? Have the sword by him, and that way changing the size gradient between her and the sword.
Yeah, someone had an idea of raising her up as well, but I've got to be honest with you, I just find it a little bit too busy. And the reason why you don't put Death first is because if you read the comics, she's not first. She's like she is in the background. She's like a thought. She's like an inspiration, or like she is. You know, probably people don't get this, but me. But you know when you just you're talking to someone and you just think, I could just like punch your fucking jaw through the back of your face. It's that voice, that devilly voice in your ear that's saying to you to do something you shouldn't do, or maybe you want to stick your hand in a plug, or you know, you want to like do something stupid. It's that voice, that niggling voice that's saying to you, do that, just do that, do it. You want to do it, just do it. And that's what she is. She portrays that. She is sort of like a devil on his shoulder that basically is saying to him all the time, you know, you want to kill these people. There's nothing wrong with those feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I think you should do that if that's how you feel. And that's what she does. She's just like an influencer, someone that's just there. She's never in the forefront of anything. And in a lot of cases, people could say that she doesn't really even exist anyway. Something wrong with your sound, though?
Oh, yeah, sorry. There you go. Welcome, Pappy JCG there. And it's already to find out XM Grimlock Space Dimensions. pretty sure the dimensions are on the website with the weapon sticking out. I can find out if I wanted to. I don't know. Message me on Facebook. I can try and find out later on. I'm not going to find out now after my consumption of vodka, whiskey. I knew you would say that. I know, respect the fact that you stay true to the vision and don't want to waver a true OG.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's just really hard.
It's the misses.
Yeah. Or maybe when someone says something stupid, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's how it goes. But it's one of them ones. I just didn't think it worked. I had an idea. Sometimes my ideas work. Sometimes they're wank. This was one of the wanky ones.
So basically, next up, changing the subject now. Morning, Tyler Sherwood in the house.
Yo, my fucker.
So next up, so I'm going to see. So basically, we got the
Jesus, man.
A lot of artwork. Jesus fucking Christ! I didn't get that hair out my nose. So we got a lot of artwork, and
told you that Coke was a mistake, didn't I?
Wait a minute! Stop fucking singing!
There's a lesson there. Just don't be merry in Alex's house. Don't be merry. I couldn't hear nothing.
Don't be happy in my house.
Let's sing, man. Don't be happy in my house.
I was like, what the fuck is that noise? Damn.
Sounds like someone's cheering. Just stop that. Just stop that nonsense.
Anyway, so yeah, basically, I sent these pictures to Gio yesterday. So he should know now, and he should have prepared himself. So we're going to test Gio, and we're going to say who are the He-Man characters. You've been up to date on the He-Man characters, so you should know. These are Delotto artwork, so
I have no idea, but go
early.
Sorceress.
It's simple, Sorceress. These are all Gabriel Delotto, and I don't know whether these are going to be comic covers or what they're going to be, but yeah.
Go on then. Hordak.
Yeah.
Nice. That
Easy. One. That's nice. That's nice. That'd be nice if they're Virgin covers. They're going to be really nice.
Webster.
Was it?
Web store. Like Web store. So WEBSTOR. Beastman. Trapjaw.
That's really nice. That one.
Merman.
Yeah.
I think so. I want to say Triclops.
Is it?
I think it is. Yeah.
I should do my homework first because I don't fucking know either.
Triclops is my guess.
We have one of the people in here. I'm going to say, yeah, Web Store is the one before. I thought, yeah, he was like Cyclops or like Trapjaw.
Triclops. Man arms.
Easy, yes, fucking well, easy.
Many faces.
Yeah.
Man eat faces. Huh?
He is Cyclops.
Triclops.
Triclops, yeah, he's changing.
Evelyn. I don't know who you are. Don't know. He's like the leader. He is the leader of the Snake Men. And I've forgotten his fucking name. Huh?
That looks like a she.
Nah, it's a dude.
Is it?
Oh, if it's a woman, it is a woman. Yeah, okay, then it's Teela.
Teela?
Yeah, it's Teela. There is a leader of the Snake Men. I thought he was green, but all right.
Yeah, but I was about to say, man, he would get it.
Dude, man, I need to stop drinking because there's a leader of the Snake Men.
That's Teela. It's
Teela. It is Teela, yeah.
We need white spice in here as well.
Oh my god, what's his fucking name? Oh no, it's gone.
Sure.
Something stupid. Yeah, he's not the flying guy.
The other guy you were talking about is King Hiss.
King Hiss, that's the cunt. Yes. It's all right for you to give these answers that people are actually feeding you through the comments, making out that you don't know jack.
I'm disgusted that you say that. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. All these names are coming up. I am totally disgusted. Look.
Many faces. Yeah, man is E faces. These are awesome. Where do Yeah, I think these are a lot of artwork. So whether he's made covers, you just keep your eyes out for him.
Cody, George
this.
saw like a really bad picture on Instagram, and then I found them all on Facebook. So I don't know. Apparently, this is Zodak.
Yeah, it is. That's right. Yeah. Zodak. Cool. Well done. Give that man a t-shirt.
A couple of people who do say totally different names, like
it's Zodak.
Strobo and
no.
Stinkor.
Stinkor is one of them, but he's not here. There is a Stinkor. It's the guy who looks like Merman, but he's black and white. I had him. Skeletor. Yeah, probably the worst one actually. How fucking lean is he? What has he got? Cancer? Jesus Christ. Battle Cat. It's wicked. That's fucking the dude that flies. Oh my god, what's his name? What's his fucking name?
Hawkcock.
Who?
I'm joking. Hawkcock.
No, I've forgotten his fucking name. The geezer that flies.
Yeah.
Who?
Birdman. I don't know.
No, it's not. But it's not anything like that. It's not. It's something else. I forgot his name. Again, I'm drinking. So this is
no Strauss.
Strauss.
Is it Strauss? Who's that?
Strauss. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Strauss.
And I swear to God, that was before Stuart Murray done it. Stuart Murray
I don't believe you. Strauss. He's right. There's no way.
I promised you I said that before you said that. I promised.
Alex, I wouldn't trust you to make me a cup of fucking water.
I did that one.
You. You need not fucking get Strauss.
You know, fucking wicked witch of the fucking West Mother.
No, it's true. It's totally true. I don't deny it whatsoever.
I said that before Stuart Murray came up. I swear.
No, sorry, no. Fucking swear on the Bible. I don't care. Lie.
One of the funniest things, Kin Hiss, that's the cunt coming old. I swear to God, I said it before it came up.
Yeah, you're going to hell anyway. What you got to lose?
That's the worst one.
That's really bad. He-Man and Skeletor are really bad. Like, honestly, he must not like them at all.
He's well skinny as well.
They're fucking well like shit, and all the others are well jacked up.
All of his fucking like weird nose. That is well bad.
Like a pig. He looks like he's turning into a pig.
He's got like fucking lightning striking his asshole. Jesus. Bad.
Panther. Thor.
Yeah.
Orko.
Oh, he's badass. I loved him.
He's called something. B something. They all got funny names. Fuck. That's a really cool cover as well. I had this guy with the transparent
on his shoulders.
It's gone. I should stop drinking. That's what gone. B something. It's B. It is something like.
Stuart, you're taking too long. Stuart, hurry up.
B.
Buzz off.
No. Buzz off. It is buzz off. Fuck.
Yeah.
Go on. What else you got?
And Rob, sorry. I had vision as well. Sorry.
Chop Suey.
Is it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's got a funny name, but I think it's Chop Suey.
I don't know that one. I would have got.
I think it's Chop Suey. I think it is Chop Suey.
Okay.
Ram Man. Yeah. Me, apparently. Alex always says this is me.
Yeah, he's a little short cunt. Fucking used to headbutt people all the time.
This is very true. I'm not going to lie.
Is that it?
Pocahontas? No, it's not Pocahontas. It's definitely not.
I remember when we were kids, we used to love Pocahontas.
Yeah, why not?
I remember we used to play that bit over and over again. The only time I've ever seen it. And the funny thing,
it was what bit over and over again?
Your little sister's room. I always remember you playing it.
What is it?
And it was the bit where it's like, savages, barely even human, savages,
killer to the core. Yeah, I know it.
Because they cannot be trusted. Let's sound the drums of war.
Yeah, that's it. I know.
Yeah,
that's it.
I remember. I've never seen it since.
It's about 25 years ago, bro. Maybe longer. We're 38 years. You're 39, you old cunt. We're 38 years old. So now. So maybe it's like maybe 27, 8 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Little kids.
Oh, man.
Fisto. Best name ever. Looks like you.
It's your mum's ex-boyfriend, Fisto. I don't know what this is. You sent me all this.
Oh, so I'm reading at the moment Thanos Rises, and this is Thanos as a baby, so I thought I'd share it. This is Thanos born, and there's his mother trying to stab him and kill him on a part of his being born. There's the doctors saying, like, oh, he's going to live. What's wrong with him? Because he has
looks like the one from fucking Captain America. No, it looks like Doctor Strange, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm so sorry. And that's his mum locked up in a loony bin, and Thanos is and that's Mistress Death. That's when she first appears to him. And that's him with his first ever killing.
There you go. This then is the Dark Side Collectibles. This is going to be the 1/3 scale Ryu, and basically this then has all the what they call the Shallow Loop bosses, aren't they? Is that what they're called? Shallow Loop.
Yeah, Shadow Law. Shadow Law.
So they're basically.
It's written like Shadow Loop, but it's Shadow Law.
It also depends on where you are as well. So it has the Vega, the Bison, the Balrog, and the Saga there, but obviously within different places they change their names, didn't they? So it's quite interesting.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know if that's still the case.
Tyson, wasn't it? Bison Tyson was changed.
Yeah, legal reasons. Yeah, it was changed from everywhere outside, I think, of Asia.
Yeah, so they got different names. I don't know what
M Bison, innit? M Bison. Yeah. I mean, even the M. Why you call it? It's called Bison.
Yeah. So it looks great. I mean, apparently someone asked whether the Street Fighter.
It looks great. Where the fuck is Ryu? What am I looking at?
Teaser, you dickhead. That's why.
Yeah. All right. It's fucking. Nah, listen. I mean, maybe they need to have a word with their PR department about fucking what a fucking teaser is, because that's just a base with loads of shit on it. If you want to, you got a Ryu statue. Show a part of Ryu. I mean, who the fuck is talking to these people? What?
They're teasing the base of it with the elements.
Why? Don't tease the base of it. Don't show a whole entire base. Show a part of a piece of the statue that makes it identifiable as Ryu. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Are you joking me? You're going to try and give me some logic here with this? Here's a teaser of a base that could be fucking anyone. Good luck.
It could be Chun-Li.
Yeah, but it's not. It's Ryu. They're announcing that it's Ryu. So show something. Show a shadow. Show a close-up of something. Do something.
It would have been best if they showed this part without a name and just said, "Our Street Fighter 1/3 piece is coming."
Yeah, I still think that
it's going to be. Is it going to be?
This is a wank. This is a fucking wank tease anyway. You know, if I was sitting in a meeting, someone brought this up to me, I would say to him, "Look, go outside, get a bit of air, have a bit of coffee, come in, start again. Don't fucking waste my time with that idea. It's the fucking worst idea I've ever heard." Honest to God. I've got an idea for a teaser. All right, what is it? You know what? We're going to do this base. This wooden base. We're going to show it in complete clarity with a fucking, some sort of like flag thing going on with some Japanese writing on it. And we're going to put a few little things of all the bosses. All right, what's the
second picture? It's been an hour.
What's the piece that we're teasing? A Ryu. So absolutely no relevance then to the character whatsoever. No, probably not. No showing of any of the sculpt or any detail or nothing. Nothing that hints that that's what it is that we're sharing. Not as such. No. So it could be fucking anything then. Yeah, pretty much. Go outside. Just get outside. Go fucking think about things. Come back in an hour. Go have a coffee. Go fucking straighten your time and come back and talk to me.
Dude, man, you just got someone disciplined at work. You're such a cunt.
They fucking should be fired. Never mind disciplined. I'd fire them for an idea like that. I'd be like, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Do you know, it's interesting to me how fucking stupid people are in jobs that get away with it. It's well funny. Just like, my God, you know, when places I've worked, this sort of shit wouldn't be tolerated. You get fucking a written warning.
I would have given you a written warning for this. Yeah,
you really would have as well.
I would have literally took a taxi all the way to Hemel Hempstead and bitch slapped you across the face.
And I would have deserved it. I would have taken it with a smile.
Then I would have said to you, "Now you have to drive me home."
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
And you would have been like, "Oh, yeah, I understand. I'm sorry," and you would have driven me home.
I so would have done too.
Yeah, you would have. This then is from the 7 Deadly Sins. So this is the Ban versus King. This is from Figurama, the Elite Fandom statue. So this again is back to their diorama series that they do. They do all diorama stuff. This one seems to go more against their kind of normal way of
equal footing.
Like, yeah, this one's got a fucking spear through his heart. But again, I don't know enough about the character because this could be a guy who's invincible. So he's kind of laughing about it. So yeah, maybe he's not in that much danger.
Quite brutal, isn't it?
It is a bit more brutal compared to some of their other stuff. I do love the way their work. I mean, I've seen a lot of their pieces, and we've still got the Figurama Hunter x Hunter piece to review. So wait for Gio to come over, get his arse over.
I might have to do something like next week. I'll have a word with. I'll sort something out maybe next week.
Do it. Come over.
Got a few things to do.
Yeah, and then yeah, we'll do that. So we've got that to do. I mean, the quality of their stuff is very good, and
maybe I'll do when you pick up the CGC stuff.
Yeah,
and do a couple of CGC videos as
well. Performance as well on certain pieces. Figurama pieces get a lot of views as well. I mean, anime pieces get a lot of views. So yeah, very, 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 very popular in the hobby. Quite surprising.
That's how that scamming arsehole's got fucking all them people that watching.
Yeah, because he did all the recasted anime.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fucking douchebag.
So, some fucking poor bastard drove like 11 hours to meet that piece of shit. That was fun.
I didn't watch that video.
Didn't watch it. Just got show. I got sent a couple of things about it. I was just like, oh, poor guy.
And then these are switch. I said, anime pieces again. I don't really collect a lot of them. I do like a few of them. I love Devilman.
You've got a few anime pieces. You've got 2 of the Guyvers and you've got a couple of Diodes, I think.
Yeah, I got that. I'm very tempted actually by the Fist of All Star stuff. When Prime One kind of teased a row, that got me got a little bit of a tingle in my nutsack. So yeah, I do love anime. I love
when that happens.
And then the one with Figurama saying that they may do an Akira and they may do Hunter D. I would love to see it. Yeah, so really, really cool piece.
Quite cool that this actually doesn't take a lot of space width-wise, depth-wise. It looks like they've kept it quite contained, this.
It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell sometimes.
Looks it there, though.
These are then like Liam's pictures. He sent these across, so this is his 1/10
piece. This Iron Studios, then?
1/10 scale Iron Studios Beast.
It's got to be an angle, because them legs look like chicken legs, don't they? It's got to be the angle.
I think it's the angle. I think they look quite cool. You know, when he had them displayed, they look quite nice on the Sentinel base. And he has them next to his Cyclops cell-shaded 90s style bust, which them cell-shaded 90s busts are really, really cool. If you're a big fan of those sort of Jim Lee
animated
kind of 90s animated cartoon, they're really fucking cool. He sent me a different picture, which I didn't put in here, of a close-up of those two. And it almost looks like the Cyclops is like photoshopped. It's really cool.
It does. It's a fantastic paint app.
Really nice. This then is what he said again, which is the 1/6 scale Koto, I think he said it was. And this is the Captain America. He's looking to get this. He wanted some opinions on that. He wanted to know what people thought of it. It looks very dynamic. Looks pretty cool. If it is 1/6 scale, looks nice.
I like it from the front viewing panel.
Oh yeah. I don't like it from the angle.
No, I like it from the front. The front looks wicked.
From the back, it looks like the pieces have been put there just to set the scene. It doesn't
look like it flows.
I know what you're saying, but it doesn't look like it flows. It looks like we'll put that.
Fucking irrelevant. I think from the front it does the job it's meant to.
Then we've got the legendary beasts. This is the Thor. So this is the print of that. Oh, hello.
Are you sure?
Is it not?
No.
No, it's not. Sorry. This is a custom piece, which I should have at the end. Oh, fuck me. What's going on? Sorry, I just touched my... I don't know what happened there. Hello.
That's going to have to... I know what I'm doing when I get off this fucking call. It's going to have to write out a written warning for you fucking Beats by Dre wearing prick.
I'd like it 1 week if you presented the pictures.
Nah. It would be funny. Be tragically funny though.
Sorry, this is actually custom. Sorry.
It is. It looks really nice as well. I think this is the Alex Ross inspired thought. Very similar though. It is similar. It's just the base. I knew it wasn't because of the base.
I put it in the wrong place. I'm sorry. I fucked up that one. These are the Alex Ross ones, which we'll come back to a bit later on.
Yeah, wicked though. They look really good. I don't think that is the same thing. I think that's something different, but it looked nice. It's another fan art one though. This is I don't know if this is actually is this a proper company, isn't it?
It's licensed, yeah, and there he is.
Yeah, this is like 1/6 as well, isn't it?
I think the 1/6, yeah, but it's still big.
I kind of like this. Yeah, it's because it's a big fucker anyway. I really like this. I like the look of it, and I dig this character like aesthetically. It looks like a sort of Conan the Barbarian meets Akuma situation, and I just love that.
I think that Prime 1 deliver it better though. I think something about the way he looks. I don't think it looks right with the head.
I can't like this.
I think the Prime 1 looks much better. I really do. No?
I like this. It's a little bit more action, more compact. I kind of dig it. It's violence more. But the Prime 1 one's nice as well.
RaddTitan needs a live stream. You guys kicking down Snatcher Company's doors during development meetings. Oh man, that's a must see. Yeah, we should do that.
It wouldn't go well.
Statues, both Captain America. Looks like a trail of bricks attached to the shield. I agree with that, actually. I agree. It looks like it's just like, how the fuck do we get this shield here? Let's just put this shit, this, as I piece together retrospectively to put the shield there.
Yeah, but what else do you...
No, the flow of it is not right, I think. And
what else do you do? You want to try and do a flying shield. How else do you do it? From that angle, it looks a little bit more awkward than the front. The front, it looks sort of like it's a part of sort of a wall that's off tilt, and then it's sort of there. You know, it's hard. You've got to admire people that try to do different things. I do agree.
I do admire that, but I'm just saying, by the way it looked at that angle.
But that's from behind. Who the fuck displays a statue from behind?
It looked more like a retrospective idea of, we need the shield here. How do we do it? Rather than, this is the scene. This is what's going on.
Can't say. I don't know. Wasn't in the meeting. I wasn't invited.
Well, you're never going to be invited.
For rightly so.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to have to fucking gag you fuck. You're going to bull gag you.
If you come back with a shit idea, I'm going to go. This is the thing, right? It's not personal. It's just, there's people think are quite passionate about it, but I really ain't. I just don't ever lie. I actually, all I do is very easy. I have the easiest thing with RaddTitan. I have the easiest thing in the world. I literally get shown something. I say exactly how I feel. I don't worry about upsetting anybody, and I don't worry because I don't have any friends in this game. It's really that simple. When it comes to these things, I don't have any friends. I may have sat down at dinner with people, but I don't care. If my opinion upsets you, then it's your problem. It's not my problem. It's your problem, because what the things you say to me, they don't upset me. People turn around and say your collection shit. Don't care. Yeah. People say, this is your channel shit. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I'm not capable of feeling them feelings. I just don't care.
Can I speak now?
Sure.
What people have to remember as well is that is your opinion, but again, it's subjective. So
of course,
we don't agree. Yeah. We don't agree on everything.
No, no. Everything.
I think as well.
The word is everything. There's no K in everything. We're not thinking every way.
It's not fucking English, fucking YouTube.
Well, learn how to speak properly. Don't speak to me with bad English. It's bad. Everything. What are you, a fucking idiot or what?
Are you taking
everything and Z?
You that
Jesus. You're my son's godfather, and you speak this way. If he comes back to me one day and he says, I went to Alex and I saw everything, I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face.
Yeah, and then you see what you get back, you fuck.
A crying bitch. That's what I'm gonna get.
You're gonna get it. You'll get it. I dare you. Fucking dare you.
I'm so sorry. It's everything. It's everything. I know it is. I know English. I swear I do. I'm not surprised you sat down with fucking your missus' mum and understood Polish. It's probably closer to what your fucking language is.
I don't understand English half the time. It's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I actually quite like this anyway. Back on the 1/6 thing, I think this is kind of cool.
I actually, I don't like elements of this, but I do like the way that they do the clear resin on the axes and things like that. I like that. I think they do a really good look of it. I think they capture that quite well. But I do think that they keep it like simple enough as well to be quite cool.
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because it's kind of dynamic, but it's kept in sort of a static sort of look as well. I just kind of dig it. I don't know why. I actually like Prime 1's version too, but I've seen pictures. They're fucking huge, man. So big, that thing. Like, crazy. You've turned your volume off again.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the Prime 1 piece of it is obscene.
Got to charge rent to that bitch. You put it in your house.
I mean, the thing is I mean, like Gem Mint just reviewed the Nosferatu version, and originally they planned to do that with wings.
Yeah.
And they took away the wings because they're like, we can't do it because it was going to be too big, and they made it without the wings, and it is so big. He holds up the base, and Gem ain't a small. Gem is a big guy, and he's holding it up, and he kind of like he could hide behind it. And for him to be able to be in that position to hide behind it, it is massive, absolutely massive. And you know, I like the way they captured the character in that respect, where it being a big piece, and I think it does very well. But I like the other version of Zod as well. They do, where like the human Akumari version.
I prefer the human version.
I prefer it to this. I really do. I think it's a nicer piece. So next up we have this is oh fuck me, what's it called? This is like, is it Ken the Eagle?
It's Ken the Eagle from
Gatchaman.
Gatchaman, yeah. It has a different name over here. I think it's called like Battle of the Planets or something. It's over here. We used to watch it.
I think it was. But I think people told me about this, and I think the thing about this piece was I don't remember watching this as a kid.
No, I didn't either. But these are the in-hand pictures. This is the deliverables, and it looks fantastic. It looks amazing.
Yeah, looks nice.
It's clean. It's very clean, beautiful work.
Well, the person I spoke to was he said he had issues with the paint on the wings and issues with the clear
visor. The visor.
Yeah, he wasn't happy at all.
It isn't this guy. No. I know who you're talking about because they messaged me and they said, "What shall I do about sending it back?" And I was like, "Fucking." I said to him, power in a relationship lies with whoever cares the least. So literally,
well, I told him if there's flaws of it and you pay that much for it, if they won't send you another head, because he was willing to have the wings repainted. He said, "I'll do the wings. I don't care. I just want an exclusive head." Because the clear resin was fucked. And I said, if they're not willing to just send you the exclusive head and make you destroy the other one, just get a new statue. They've offered you that. Do it. I wouldn't settle for...
Yeah, but there's that element of it that's fear, which is what happens if the piece that I accept is worse than the piece that I've got.
Yeah.
And I said, well, then you just get a full refund.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is the problem, like I told you before. Power in a relationship lies with whoever cares the least. And with statue companies, you can't be the guy that cares more than them. So at the end of the day, otherwise they always win. They'll always win. Commissioners, companies, everything.
Speed racer.
It's dead in the water. You'll never ever be able to win. And it's about winning this game. So if you get told, you're just gonna have to lump it or give you $75. Like Sideshow have done it to me, right? I've gone, I'm not happy with this. And they've gone, there's nothing we can't really promise you. We can give you a better one. So we'll offer you $40. I'm like, right, take your statue back. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, take your statue back. And they're like, you serious? I'm like, yeah, take it back. I don't want it. No, like, right, well, maybe we'll give you $75. I said, no, take your statue back. I will give you $100. No, take your I want a replacement or take it back. All right, we'll send you a replacement. That is honestly the level of conversation that happens. Yeah, if you don't believe me, I have emails. I have emails to prove it. That's exactly what happened.
When there was an issue with my armrest on Thanos, my gauntlet didn't light up, and there was like scuffages on his shin, his boot, and somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they said to me, "We'll give you $50 back." And we're like, "No." And they ended up, in the end, it was just like, no, 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 no. In the end, they gave me back, I think it was $150. They gave me a new gauntlet and a new armrest. And it was just like, well,
but this is what I'm saying. And if you care the most, you take the $40 because you're afraid. Yeah. Just like we talk about nearly every week here, which is about fan art groups that are scared to actually say, actually, I got this in, and I had this problem, and I had that problem, and I had the paint here is not great, and this is, you don't see it. You don't see it because they're all a bunch of fucking sheep. They're all terrified, all absolutely terrified.
Well,
it's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing in the world. At the moment, it's the saddest thing in the hobby because it's the most untrustworthy of anything that you see. There's a handful of guys, and they don't post on the other group. They post in other places, and they tell you what's good and what's bad, and you can trust them. But as a whole, people just do not have anything bad to say, and it's a shame. It's a real shame.
That's the problem. We had this conversation yesterday on our mod chat, admin chat for RaddTitan, and a lot of it was voice, which you said you couldn't hear because you're in bed. And problem was
in bed with a sleeping wife and a sleeping 2-year-old boy.
The thing about the whole thing is basically,
who is my son, by the way. Don't get fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's why I can calm down.
Whoa,
everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
Not just a random little sacrificed child.
Someone I took from the street.
So basically, the whole big deal about it was, we were discussing about this kind of way that the custom market works, and the big deal about it, I mean, we should save this till the custom section, but the big deal about it is they thrive on the whole point of fear of missing out. So what they call it, FOMO. So fear of missing out is where you will not say a negative comment about their pieces because you feel like they may release a piece next that you really want, and you will just keep quiet. Like yesterday, I mean, I saw a piece yesterday, and I looked at it, and they said it was based on an actress, and I looked at it, and I was like, I cannot see it. I looked at it, and it had like 10 likes, 10 hearts, whatever it was, and they had people going, I love it, can't wait to order it, this will be my preferred head, all this shit. And I just commented saying, I can't see the likeness at all. I cannot see the likeness. I can't see that actress when I look at it. And because I don't care. I don't give a fuck if they remove me because I'm not going to order one. And the thing about it is the guy came back. He was all right. He said, this is another award written or whatever. And it was improved. But, it's just the thing is people don't have the fucking nuts to say it because they feel like they're going to be removed from the group. And it's just like, it's kind of scary in a way that you can't speak up and you can't voice your concern or your reasoning for you need to change this or that because you're worried that you're going to be removed from the group. There was a big thing about this with Last Level. Last Level was really popular, famous about anyone who spoke out. They're out. That's it. You can't be that vocal about it. You're out. And it's horrible to have that. I mean, if people are paying money, then they need to be able to give their feedback. I don't know. I mean, I've realized since working now for a company that not all opinion is important. And a lot of opinion, you have to kind of filter through what is important and what is not, and what is just like noise because it's just for the sake of it. There are a lot of people who will say something for the sake of it. And you have to filter through that, which is tough. But when someone gives you constructive criticism, you should kind of take that. You should kind of listen to it and go, I kind of see your point. I can see where you're coming from, but this is the direction we're going. Or you kind of look at it and you kind of Yeah,
do you know what that? Do you know what that's called, Alex? It's called a democracy, son.
Arrogance.
Where you no, it's called a democracy, where you stand across from the other man and you say, I don't like X or Y. I don't like A or B, and then they say, okay, well, I accept your opinion, but I'm doing this or that, or I'm going to go this way or that way, or I'm actually, you know what, I can appreciate what you said, and I'm going to try and make some changes for the better here. That's democracy. That's a conversation between civilized people. Yeah. What you're talking about there in groups where they're removing people, what you're talking about there is not democracy. What that is dictatorship. That is speak out and die. Talk and you're going to be out of here. You're going to be gone, and you ain't going to order nothing from us again. And what that does is that is control. That is exactly what that is. It's control. Why do sheep not step out of line? Because they get bit by the fucking dog. That's the point. And that's why you're called a fucking sheep, because you follow everybody else. You don't stand there. You're not an army of one. You don't turn around and say, well, hold up a minute. I paid my money for this, and I don't feel that this is good enough, or that's bad. My problem with it, is that I don't feel at the moment, I feel the biggest problem in our community at this exact moment is the measuring stick is not the same for everyone. And I have a real problem with that.
So different.
I have a real problem with the fact that people will say, oh, I can just repaint that. I'll just change that. I'll just resculpt that. I'll just fix that. And then they get the same, a lesser issue with a license company. And they say, look what I got. Look what they think this is acceptable. Fuck them. Share it on every group. Share it everywhere. Constantly bash. And then you just the difference is that the license group is not going to throw you out, and it's not going to ban you from ordering from them. So you're safe to say what you want to say. But the custom group, the fan art stuff, they can control that. They can remove you, and they can deal with you in the way that they feel fit to deal with you for your opinion, and you're speaking up. So they have that level of control over you, whereas a licensed company can't stop you from buying their product, because even if they ban you from Facebook, you can still go on their website and buy it. Yeah. They can't do that, and you know that. You have that safety to speak your mind and be irate and to do that. And rightly so, that you should.
But as you know, on social media, people don't use their fucking name.
Cowards, man.
So people don't use their name. So with big companies like whatever who have their own,
it's not a problem. Anonymity is fine as long as you're behaving in the right way to do it. I understand about a bit of privacy, but if you shouldn't. People that create fake accounts to cause trouble or to start shit up, it's just stand by yourself, man. If you've got something to say, put your name on it. Stand by it. Stand by it.
We've seen it. We've worked it out. We've seen the same fucking person on YouTube and on Facebook. And on Facebook, he's like, hey, guys, love you guys. You guys are fucking awesome, whatever. And then on Facebook going, yeah.
On YouTube,
doing this. On YouTube going, you guys are cunts and do. We're like, did you know, Gio, that this guy, that guy, you had this together, that's that guy. You know that. And he's fucking kissing ass on one side and fucking stabbing
us in the back of the head. But you know what? It's about what kind of person you want to be. I think we would be richer, financially richer, more statues in our collection if we were bent and twisted and said everything was good.
If we said everything that come into our fucking hand was fucking amazing, we'd be in the fucking prime position. If we said every Sideshow piece that we reviewed was amazing, we'd be in a better position. Problem is with companies like Sideshow, companies like, it's more Sideshow.
And fan arts too, man. And fan art.
No.
There's loads of fan art stuff that they've sent us stuff and we've reviewed it and we've called it straight and then they don't send us nothing else.
No, that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is, especially with Sideshow, is you have to think about with Sideshow, there are edition sizes of 9,000 or whatever it is. Some of those are such high edition sizes that when you say, oh my God, this Spider-Man, that Spider-Man, this Captain America, this one, if it's got an edition size of 10,000, there's 10,000 people who bought it and 10,000 people who invested in it. So when you say a negative comment, they feel like it's a personal attack on them. If you were then to say every piece is amazing, they're like, that's justified my purchase. I'm justified that I made that purchase now. Thank you. You know, if you make a bad comment about it, you're not. So there is that as well. And I thought that when we came into this hobby, that was what was happening on YouTube. Every single video was, this piece is fantastic. This piece is great. This piece is amazing. We came into the hobby going, they're really not. They're really not that great. So we came in 7 years ago. We were like 2013 going, this piece ain't that good. This piece has this problem. This piece has... There are pieces back in 2013 we said were great, but they're actually in relation to what we think at that point in time. You have to take that into consideration. But,
yeah, of course.
You know, there is like a big thing about, we pointed out all these problems. We were the first people to do that. We were definitely the first people to do that.
But you know what? I'd rather live one day as a tiger than an entire lifetime as a worm. So at the end of the day, you know, love, hate, subs, money, that's fine. But whatever happens, I can always say that, you know, with my hand on my heart, that I've never lied. Apart from once. I've lied once.
Yeah,
Andy Fusco, I fucking hate you. I hate the fact that you're the person that I lied. I had to bite my tongue through that review because of your backstory about buying it.
I need to watch it. I need to watch that video again.
I can't watch it. I'll cry my fucking eyes out because it's the only time in my life that I've literally...
How bad were we? How bad? Were we bad or just you?
It's just me, because I was talking to Andy before he got out of the box. He was telling me how he bothered this geezer for months, throwing money at him to buy the piece. He wanted it so badly, and he said something like he paid like £3,000 fucking pound for this fucking Spider-Man piece. And then when he pulls it out of the box, he may as well have pulled out a lump of monkey shit with some cornflakes in it. Because I've literally was like looking at it and I was like, oh my fucking God, what do you know what it is? It's like when somebody has like an ugly baby or something and they talk about how, I don't know, it took 10 years to conceive and they tried with one testicle and she didn't even have a womb. She had a fucking transplant to get a womb. And then like she had fucking, you know, all these troubles and they show you the baby and the baby's fucking ugly. And you just want to say, that's a fucking ugly baby, man. You should have just fucking quit. It's one of them moments. It's like that. He shows me it and he's like looking at it with such pride in his face. And I'm just like, and I'm telling you, I'm looking at it like it's a pile of monkey shit, and I'm like, oh my God, it's fucking awful.
RaddTitan.
I was like, and I did the review, and he's sitting there, and I hadn't known him for very long at this time, and he's sitting there watching me do the review, and I am literally biting my fucking lip, like. And I think I may have said a couple of things that could be improved, but I remember I went home and I couldn't sleep. And I literally, and this is like 3 years ago. I don't know how many subs we had. I mean, it's not even important, but I felt like I cheated myself. I literally, I remember getting up and I do this thing.
I look hot in that video. Look at me.
Sexy, you're a sexy cat sometimes.
I think I dyed my beard, man. I must have well dyed it. Look at that. Oh, man. Can I share the screen? How do I do that?
Yes, yeah, I don't know. But I remember coming out of there and being like, no. I felt really bad about it. And I literally, honestly, I do this thing where I sort of like have a little conversation with myself in the mirror. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. It's just for men.
Oh, wow. I must have well fucking done it. Look at that.
You're a bit overweight there, though.
A little bit. I don't know, am I?
A little bit. You're in better shape now. Yeah, let's see his dead.
He's juicy, isn't he? He's all pinhead. He's all fucking pinhead.
he's lifting there, man. But yeah, I remember we did this, and oh God, this is bad. This is bad.
There you go. Should we turn up volume?
No, please don't. I don't want to hear what I said. I'll fucking want to go to sleep.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
No, hopefully not.
Can you hear it?
But the best part about this statue is the box. Oh, look what happened. I paid like nearly £3,000 for this piece. I wouldn't have given fucking 35 quid. Oh no. Oh no. Look. Why am I taking the lead as well? I should have stood back.
Can you hear it or not?
No, I can't hear it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know how bad it is.
I can hear it.
Is it
I can
bad?
hear you're like sucking dick at the moment.
Am I being complimentary?
Yeah, you're being like, this is fucking great.
Fucking, I'm going to drink my sorrows. Fuck.
As I close this.
But you know what it is? It's like now, especially if it's somebody like that I like, if they start telling me a backstory about how they acquired something, I like just walk off. I don't want to know, because literally I get out and I just want to go, this is great and this is not.
We need to move on here. Right, an hour and a half then. Wow.
That was quite sad.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad moment. I was just listening to it there. You were well fucking sucking his dick. You were literally like, are you going to come? Tell me when you're going to come. I'm going to put it right to the back of my throat. Go on, Andy. Oh!
I don't mention that. Are you talking about because I'm positive about that. You should stop drinking. It doesn't suit you.
Well, because I insult you. Oh, fuck, is that the point? This one then is Nari Predator. So this is my sorry. Let's go back. This is actually Prime on Predator. So this is the one which someone got in hand.
Is that in between their chairs or something?
I don't know. It looks like they're just like living on the fucking floor.
It's like a dangerous place, that, isn't it? Right next to your armrest, man. You like literally sit down, watch TV, and snap something. You'd be like,
but they've set it up, and they're not very happy with it. They paid a lot of money for this piece.
That's probably why it's there.
Basically, they like the paint is so bad. I mean, like the paint, there's no detailing on the paint. I don't know if you can see that now from where you are.
Don't look good where I am.
It looks like there's no shading, no nothing. They paid over $1,000, like literally nearly, $1,500 to get this in hand. No. It's just like, what the fuck is this? And they're really pissed off. They sent these pictures to me like a couple of weeks ago, saying, "Can you show them?" Because we're really upset.
Yeah, it looks shit. It doesn't look good at all, man.
Really disappointed by it. And it's just
sad. That's shit, man.
Hard to pay all that money. It's like you should get something like that.
What's the situation? Are they sending it back?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're going to go back to Pro One and what they're doing. I don't know that. They just said to me that.
Keep me updated. I'd like to know how to get on.
Really pissed off with the look of it, and after waiting as well, the kind of waiting period for it, getting in and being like, "Are you serious? This is what we actually get in?" Look at that paint. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's not looking good, is it?
No, these different ones, but basically as well, it's not just the fact as well the pictures. He's not very happy in person. Talent as well, Pro just came out.
Court of the Owls, Batman, Court of the Owls.
This has like a huge cult following. I don't really know much about the character, so I don't know. But I know that when this came out, one of them was Mike, got like super excited about it, and loads of other people were just like, "I want them to make it Talent." So this is a huge.
I'm happy to hear that, because like Mike's gone a bit quiet, and the reason why Mike's gone a bit quiet is like we were talking about earlier. Mike's gone a bit quiet off social media because he feels at the moment that social media is full of either salesmen. It's full of salesmen at the minute who he feels he can't trust to tell him if things are good or bad, or he said just like, it's full of fucking people that it can't take an opinion. So he's having a little break, and that's a loss, because
it's 100%.
He's a great guy.
He is 100% full of that, but I also think that the problem with social media is that you can't pick up a tone from what you're typing. So I may type something. I mean, this actually has happened between Gio and myself. We've known each other. I'm 39 years old. We've known each other 35 years of my fucking life, and basically we could have
killed you twice.
Well, I could have killed you 7 times, but the figure's to 0. That's the
why? Thing. How long are you getting for killing me? Not long, then. Well, you get a couple of years of time.
I ain't getting caught most of them. Anyway, so basically, I mean, the thing about a lot of that is, we know each other a lot. So what was my fucking point? What did you interrupt
your point is that we've known each other 35 years or 39, and still we have fallen out. And you're right, we have fallen out over messages.
What was it?
Tone that wasn't there, that didn't exist. Underhanded points.
No, you being a dickhead. I can't remember what it was. You being a dickhead.
We've both done it numerous times. It's not just one person. It's not just one person.
It was something because you didn't know. You didn't know how to fucking type, and you kept adding exclamation marks.
I do that all the time. I still do that.
Yeah, but you were a dickhead about something, and then basically we fell out for about a week, and it's the only time we literally fell out. And it was probably about. It was when I was in Angels. It was probably about 7 years ago, I think it was. It was RaddTitan time. It was RaddTitan time. Maybe 5 years. It was 5 years ago, maybe. But we fell out. We had this like big thing about we fell out about whatever. And then I phoned him up, going, "What's your fucking problem?" Blah blah blah. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" Da, da, da. And I was like, "No, you said da, da, da. Yeah. No, I meant it like that." I'm like, "You put your fucking exclamation marks in there." It's like, "Well, no." He's like, da, da, da. I'm like, "Fuck you." And then we like made up about it, didn't we? So
yeah, it's very true now. But the lesson from that was, however many years ago, is that when anything is ever remotely misconstrued, we just phone. Yeah. So when it starts going downhill to the point where like, well, we're going to fall out in a minute here, somebody will just phone the other person and go like, "Well, what the fuck do you mean?" And then we're like, "Oh, I mean, this. What do you fucking mean?" And like, "Oh, I mean this." "Oh, we mean the same thing then." Yeah. You just worded it differently. That was the point about it does happen It does happen, and that just shows you
the point about when we fell out as well. We fell out for about a week, and we phoned each other up and said, "What the fuck is your problem?" We realised we were on the same fucking page.
Yeah, but that
was the point.
But the funny thing is that 35 years of friendship.
Yeah.
Talk every day. Listen. 35 years of friendship. Talk every day, and that can still happen. Yeah. So now, say you have been friends 5 months on Facebook, never spoken. Yeah. It can happen so fast, and it's about remembering that. It's about remembering sometimes that's what's happening.
Most people don't have that.
But you have to. But you should remember sometimes that maybe how you're reading it isn't how it says. You know who does that? My wife does that a lot. My wife does it with conversations.
Yeah.
So I'll be sitting there, and she'll be talking to her mum. And I'll be listening to what's happening, right? Then a week later, she'll be talking to her sister, and she'll recite the conversation she had with her mum, and she adds tone that wasn't there, right? So she adds a tone. She said to me, "How fucking dare you say that? I mean, what are you talking about? Why would you even?" And then you say, you turn around and you're like, "She didn't say that. She said like, what do you mean by that?" I mean, it's like, and it's the tone isn't the same. Even with a conversation, that can happen. That people do that. They put on an emphasis that I think they feel is there, even if it isn't said. They just feel that that's what they mean, and it's funny how that works. On social media,
who the Cards or the Seahawks are. Sorry,
who's that?
Who's the Cards or the Seahawks? I'm sure some American football team was like. Or
you're a wanker. If you say
if you say the Seahawks, you're a wanker.
I have no idea. I'll say Seahawks then. I like the fact that some American is using wanker. Use our words. That's a good word.
Social media is bollocks to me, yeah.
It definitely. Life away from Facebook is much easier. That's a certainty.
We'll explain the nickname Radd. Okay. No, I agree. I mean, no, that's the thing. Again, if you and I can have that kind of misunderstanding through textual conversations, then it's going to happen very easily through other people. And you're going to see people commenting, and you're just going to think, that guy's a fucking arsehole, or not. I don't know. It's just going to happen. The Radd... So basically, our nickname RaddTitan is based on Silver Surfer and Thanos. So basically, Thanos is called the Mad Titan, and Silver Surfer is Northern Radd. So we took the Mad Titan side, changed the Mad to Radd, and just did that. So that's.
And also, I mean, Thanos. His name is actually Thanos of Titan. So they call him the Mad Titan, but it is actually Thanos of Titan. This is his official name.
Yeah.
So,
but it was based more on the Mad and Radd kind of comparison. But
it was a little bit. It's a play on the words.
We tried quite a lot of different things as well. We tried
anagrams.
I tried a lot of anagrams, and it came out as the gay something, and we were like, let's not do that. And yeah,
the gay puzzle.
No, I can't even remember what it was, but we did do it. I can actually put it onto my thing and work out. But yeah, so Talon, I don't really know the character very much.
Very popular though, and it got a good response. It's dynamic. I don't know what scale it is. Is it third? It looks like quarter to me.
Yeah,
it's a third. It's gonna be big fucker, man.
It's gonna be huge.
It's nice. Looks cool. No, I have no relevance or attachment to it.
Yeah,
but
I have no appreciation
cool.
of the character, but he looks very, very cool. Yeah,
It looks a bit like that modern, Hawkeye, like Ronin thing that they did.
Yeah,
he's got a similar sort of look to that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though.
So yeah, that's all the attachments, and that's a little how. I always do find though that when you have any kind of piece and you have then these kind of little animal attachments, whether it's like an owl, like a bird, or you have like a cat or a dog, I always find that that point is going to be quite weak. That element is always going to be quite hard to execute. I always do find that.
Yeah, cats are really hard, isn't they? People add them and shit. They always look shit.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just like it's something that's so hard to deliver. Really hard.
Well, you can't do fur. Fur's impossible to sculpt.
Well, no, it's not even fur.
Not like a whole
feathers.
Life.
Dude, not fur. Feathers is harder.
Yeah, I mean, but open feathers maybe is a little easier. I mean, XM have nailed open feathers many times. But maybe on a smaller scale like this, it's even harder. I always find like with cats or dogs or things like that, like animals that have fur, they're just like a blob of shit. I just never think they look great at all. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. You know.
I mean, how many fucking Batmans though?
It's not Batman.
It is, isn't it? No, Batman Court of the Owls. This is.
It's a different character.
Is it? Who is it?
It's Court of the Owls.
It's Court of the Owls, but it's like his name's something, something Stag or some shit. No, the guy who plays him is someone else. No, the guy underneath the Talon is the person who wears the suit. Someone else. His grandfather, maybe, or something.
Fuck lose. For that.
Bonus version.
So yeah, the bonus version has a little fucking shuriken.
Yeah.
Great. Great. Yeah, there you go.
That's another pitch meeting that someone's getting fired, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
What? I've got this great idea. The actual double, the super exclusive, the one that we really want everyone to fucking be pining over. We're going to put in his hands. We're going to put in blades.
Give him an
arrow. Give him the little spikes, the little stabby spike things that people throw. Okay.
Give him fucking chopsticks. Give him chopsticks. It'll be all right.
Step into my office.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad. Oh. Okay, then this is the Pop Culture Shock Cammy, different levels. So I can never remember the one on the left, but I've
got to be honest though, these look awesome. I think these look fantastic. I have to say that.
In a line, they look fucking amazing.
In a line separately, I think they look fantastic. I think this is a fantastic job from Pop Culture Shock. This is probably one of their I think there's a lot of good projects that are coming out of Pop Culture Shock, and I feel quite sad because I feel, Sagat deserved a lot more respect.
Sagat?
You can depends how you want to call it, but Sagat, he deserved a lot more respect and a lot more fucking love than really. I mean, all the hype was pre-release, and then upon release, it was just like nothingness.
Kalajinya Jones is Talon, okay, and then Dick Green's grandfather is Talon.
There you are.
Okay.
Yeah. Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson's grandfather is Talon. Yeah, I thought it was one of their grandfathers. Cool. I don't know. I think this looks fantastic. I think they've captured the character really well here, pose-wise. I think it looks great.
I think as a trilogy as well, they're very smart to have the trilogy look great together. That's important as well. That
there
are a lot of people like Omar who used to order like all of them. They used to order every type of them, and to have every type of them look that fantastic together, Omar's going to be
and they're real and they're different. They're quite significantly different.
They are. But that bridge, the bridge of them together looks fantastic. And then, like,
I think this is a real solid win for pop culture shock. I really do.
I agree. And I mean, like, Omar's ordered every set of a lot of shit, you know. And I think that if he ordered all of these, I'd be like, well done, good work, Omar. I wouldn't question it, you know.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the other shit he's ordered.
This looks great and all.
This is really nice.
Snake Plissken's really nice. From Escape New York, Escape LA. His name's Snake Plissken.
Plissken.
It's Plissken.
Plissken.
P with a P. Plissken.
P, yeah, Plissken. It's from Escape from New York and Escape from LA. Yeah. It looks great. It looks really nice.
I think the likeness looks bang on.
What's that? 1/3 or 1/4?
I don't think it is. You know, I think it's a quarter scale. I don't know, but it looks great. I don't know.
Anyone know the scale of this one? I thought it was 1/3.
I thought it was quarter scale.
Pieces, but I think it looks quite.
It looks quarter scale.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice, actually. I mean, I ain't seen those films in a long time, actually. To be honest with you.
He's up on that shading of that middle part, and that separates the bicep and tricep is a bit overdone.
I actually wish this is actually one of the films.
Never seen it. Never ever seen it. I've seen clips, but I've never seen it.
I've seen both of them. Actually, I might have only seen LA. In Escape from LA, Bruce Campbell is like a mad scientist. And he's like a mad plastic scientist, and I don't think it's that great. I
thought the first one was meant to be better, Escape from New York.
Yeah, because it's John Carpenter, but I wish I actually saw these. 1/3 is what
cool.
Terry Stricky say. But yeah,
you've got to trust them. I actually don't know. It looks fantastic, though. It really does.
It's really cool. Yeah. Not 100% Kurt Russell. I don't think these pictures are great either. So
no, they're not great pictures. This is another one. This is factory paint as well. I have seen prototypes of like statues, likenesses that really look like they're there. Yeah. But this is the factory paint. I think they did a fantastic job with this.
I mean, I have to say that when I saw the Rock in New York Comic Con, and I saw again, it weren't factory, it was prototype paint. When I saw that, it was probably one of the best
likenesses.
Real likenesses. You know, like I've ever seen.
Understand something that's really important with likenesses, right? Understand this: the person that you're doing, if they are like to a worldwide audience, like somebody like this, you know, you have to fucking get it right, because this is somebody, he's in films, he's famous for WWE stuff. The Rock is one of the most famous people in the world. His face is seen every fucking day from most people. You know, you understand me?
Sorry.
And so you get a lot more criticism if you don't get it right. Like if you did, I don't know, you did Amanda Holden, or you did fucking, I don't know, some cunt. It's not as important. This guy is everywhere. So people see it. So if it doesn't look right, you've got a million people going, it doesn't look like him. So, you know, this is a hard task. This is, I mean, I'm not being an arsehole, but
I don't know. Any movie is hard. I think
this is a movie. This is a WWE character. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you're going to do, if you do Shawn Michaels, right? All you have to do is satisfy the WWE people. If you do Undertaker, again, it's the wrestling people. The Rock has transcended WWE. People will buy this that are fans of him from films. So you need to get that right. There's a lot more of a wider audience for this piece, and I think they deserve a great deal of credit for doing this. I think the factory-wise, I think they did a good job.
I guess it's hard because, like, when you look at the wrestling stuff, maybe it's 10 years before the movie stuff. I don't know, but I think that they've done, you know, a fantastic job of The Rock. Again, when I saw it in person and I saw it like this close to my face, it was like that. It was like you know, really, I could have licked it. And the likeness was fucking obscene. Probably one of the best I've ever seen of a real person.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They did such an amazing job. There was a question about you look at it from that angle and it looks real, and then you go like that, and there's something off. But like,
it's always the same with any likeness. There's always an angle that's not always as good as some others.
But it's also to do with the fact that you don't know that person in real life. You don't know what they look every angle. You know, if I saw a statue of you, if it was put in front of me, and someone goes, "This is my statue. I just done it with Geo. Can you?"
I hope that happens.
You know, this is what's going to happen of it. You know, can you just tell me what you think? And can you tell me what adjustments to make? And they put it there. If I looked at it, I'd be like, that don't look like him from that angle. And I could tell because I know what the fuck you look like. But from having someone as a celebrity status, I mean, he does do poses from iconic angles.
Yeah.
So when you have like a different angle, it may not. People be like,
"Works off." Yeah, I get you. I'm with you.
More question marks to it. I don't know.
I'm with you. I totally agree with you.
Yeah. So sorry, wrong keyboard. There you go. That's the old one. I don't know the old version of Rock.
Okay, this is just like earlier. This is start of the Rock sort of
That's
time.
not a great picture though, is it?
It still looks like him. Still looks about right.
It looks like Clayface to me. And don't think it looks like him. Nose is off and he looks too old. I actually agree there with Stuck of Inferno because I am not a big Rock fan, but I think he looks more like what he does now. And
that's what he's meant to look like.
No, but he obviously wrestled a lot.
No, he doesn't. He comes back. He comes back even recently. He comes back and wrestles because he's still like he comes back to see his fans.
Fuck you too. I watched Young Frankenstein last week. Now we're gonna have to watch Escape from New York.
Did you enjoy it? That's what's important.
Did you enjoy it?
If you come away and you've watched Young Frankenstein and you're like, you know what, I found that really funny. Then the fucking 7 years I put into RaddTitan's fucking worth it.
I always remember when we were kids. I went to a house in the fuck was it? Not Colton Road. Where the fuck did you used to live?
You shouldn't really say.
Oh no. But where we used to live, and I used to go there, and you used to be watching it, and I'd be walking in, you'd be like in the middle of it, and you'd be like fucking pissing yourself laughing. I'd be like, what the fuck are you watching? And you'd be like, oh, Young Frankenstein, man. And you go, yeah, I'm gonna roll Cindy Hay, and turn this off, man. Put on fucking RoboCop, you know.
Yeah, I like fucking thinking that.
Yeah.
I like all that. It's Mel Brooks sort of stuff.
It has respect on likeness as well.
It does. That's cool.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Oh, it was great. He liked it.
That's 7 years. 7 years of my time has been well spent because that's what's important. If I like that, you know, when somebody tells me like I'm watching something, somebody's like says something to me, and I'm like, I'll check that out, and I enjoy it. I just think, fuck me, that's gold.
Of course, worthwhile, definitely. Then you got the pop culture
Rocky 2.
Rocky 2, and they're working on this. They're asking for likenesses and whatever. People are happy with it and whatever else.
He's another one that's a fucking hard one to do because Blitzway really got him, and I think Blitzway's one was Rocky 3, but still.
Problem with him as well is he looks unbalanced. He's not even. So when you look at him,
no one is, but he is particularly off.
He looks like he's had a stroke and whatever else. So the thing is like when you
fucking
look at him,
dare you, man, talk about my hero that way. I love Sylvester Stallone.
I know, yeah. Well, I was always not a Sylvester Stallone fan. I was always
any person that is that fucking starving and that hungry that they have to sell their fucking dog to the pet shop. Right, have to sell their dog to the pet shop, and they've got a script that they wrote, and that people are offering them 50 grand, 100 grand, 150 grand to take the script, and he says you can't have it unless I play the starring role of Rocky. And this is, you know, that's somebody to admire. like really truly admire, because you don't know hunger like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I've come from a pretty bad place, but I don't know hunger like that. I don't know struggle like that. And to have that, and to somebody be dangling money and going, you know what, we'll give you 150 grand, but Burt Reynolds is going to play Rocky Balboa, and you're like, no. If you want to make this film, I have to be the lead. To do that, to have that sort of confidence and belief in yourself and in your project, man, that's a hero of mine. I'm like fucking, and the dog, just in case you didn't know, the dog I'm talking about is Bubkus. The dog in that, he had to sell that to the pet shop, like he shows in the first film where he buys the dog. He had to sell it, and he says, like, please don't sell my dog. Like, I'll come back and I'll give you the money. I'll pay it back and take the dog back. But that struggle, you can't write about that shit. That's real shit.
Yeah,
I love that, man. I love that he did that.
Just like custom Galactus.
It's horrible.
No, it's fucking stiff as fucking. Looks like
horrible.
Looks like a toy. Then you got the Sideshow.
Nice tweet ahead, isn't it?
Sideshow with tweet heads, yeah, both of them.
This is the quarter scale version in it as well. It's nice.
This is quarter scale.
Showed this last week, I think. I'm sure I did.
Catwoman, and it looks really nice. No, we didn't have all these pictures though. That's the thing. This is the exclusive version, which has the cat. And again, I don't think that's
going to be a waste of time. Get the regular cat. Will be shit.
Probably.
It's never been delivered and never will be delivered, because it's really hard to capture. The good thing that you have going for you for a cat is you have the cartoon element.
You don't even need it. You don't even need to cat. Don't need it.
Nah, it's not needed at all.
She looks like, I have a past affinity to her, so I do actually have this.
That's nothing for me.
Rather
fuck the penguin. Got no interest at all.
No, I have a huge thing about Michelle Pfeiffer at the time. Apparently,
take it. Just a couple pot.
It destroyed me though when I was told that she
bum padding, yeah.
Padding to kind of
happens. What do you want, man? It's Hollywood, man. What do you want? Jesus.
It is. But
too much pressure on a poor woman. She's lean.
Her face, I love her face. She's pretty. She's very attractive.
That's nothing for me. Absolutely nothing.
I like her.
I honestly would rather sleep with you. That's how little I'm interested.
That worries me.
It should worry you a little.
How much will you give me?
No, I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I'm talking for free.
For sake.
Shits and giggles, bro. Shits and giggles.
Yeah, but it's just a tip. It's okay. It's okay, yeah.
It's like Tyson. If I don't kill him, it don't count.
Yeah. What's it? Roy Jones next week?
I think it is, man. It's going to be hard. It's going to be. For me, it's going to be like watching your parents fight.
It's shit though. It's not really pointless. It's pointless. As soon as someone gets cut, it's over.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as there's blood, it's over. 2-minute rounds.
Then Roy Jones is going to lose. Roy Jones will lose in the first round. So he'll be cut.
No. If it's cut, it's over. No win.
What's the point of that? What is this? No fight.
No judges.
Nah. It's bad.
It's just proper exhibition. It's really shit.
It won't be, because Tyson's going to hit him and mean it. You mark my words.
Did you see Tyson on Joe Rogan recently? Tyson. Roy Jones.
Roy Jones. No.
Yeah, Roy Jones. He's good. He comes across really well.
Roy Jones, I love Roy Jones. A lot of people have a problem with him because of his background in dog fighting and hen fighting and cock fighting and such. They have a problem. Dog fight, all that. But when you actually listen to him, he talks a great deal of sense about why he used to watch things like that, which you can sort of understand from. Well, I personally couldn't watch it, but he's like an elite athlete, and he said a lot of smart stuff. I was a bit like shit. All right.
Yeah, I heard it. He said basically that his father, fought cocks. What he did was he basically would fight them, and what Roy Jones would do was he would study it and look at why the main cock was winning. And he'll be like, okay, he's winning because of this. He's winning because he's confident. He's winning because he's this. He's winning because of this. And he was like, I'm going to put that towards my style and whatever else. And his father as well was the big thing he said about his father was he was restrictive, even though he was a great father.
Yeah, there was a guy.
He was restrictive because he basically didn't want people to supersede him.
Yeah.
So he
I read about a fighter that Roy Jones really liked and admired, and he was a fighter that actually beat all of his dad's fighters.
Yeah.
And he said, like, he talked to him, he said, like, you know, how are you beating all my dad's guys? Like, what was the situation?
Charisma.
Like, how are you doing that? Because well, apparently, and he said, like, I'm beating your dad's guys because I'm the boss, and your dad is the boss, not the fighters he's got. He's bossing them.
Well,
I think Roy Jones said something about. I think it was about. He said something about squirrels. About the dad's like ripping all the.
He said the dad goes through his babies, and what he'll do is he'll go through the nest, and literally, if there's any males, he'll literally bite all the fucking nuts off because he don't want to challenge.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't want.
Said, this is what
he doesn't want to challenge to his territory.
And the guy said that to Roy Jones. He goes, "That's what your dad is doing. Your dad is the squirrel, biting all the fucking nuts off and not letting them fucking succeed." And he's basically like getting them to a point.
Yeah, hampering them.
They can't like beat him.
That's why he left his. That's why he left his dad, didn't he? He had to leave his dad and go with other people. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Roy Jones, so I watched him like always.
He never fought dogs, though. He said he loves them too much. No, it was more the chickens. It was more chicken cockfighting.
Cocks, yeah, but he did get linked to some Pensacola dogfighting problem. I remember the press about it. Whether or not it was a true story is a different thing. But remember that as soon as the press leaks this shit and starts putting headlines up, everything is true, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, Alex, you getting her. I actually really like this piece. Sorry, if the likeness is there, I actually really think this piece is great. Only problem I have is I sold my
Keaton.
I sold my Keaton. Yeah,
doesn't matter. Get it back. It's not a piece that's expensive these days. You probably will buy it for less than you sold yours for. Probably the same fucking piece.
I can't remember to us here.
I remember it being like 500 quid or something.
I sold my penguin to that Alex Skull guy. And
lovely piece.
That was one of the ones I regretted. I've only regretted a few pieces I've sold.
Yeah, me too. But I actually really like that penguin. It was a piece I would definitely have taken off. Base was quite big though.
Penguin's one of them I regret. Yeah, there's a few.
It's a lovely piece. This one. This looks really nice.
Fury the Beast, regret that. Mark One Iron Man, regret that a little bit. Should have kept those ones. XM Studios then, sorry, bad one to start with. Start there. So XM Studios then we released the Archangel. Kind of put that out. Core scale. Base is meant to be like an apocalypse kind of
tomb.
Base.
It's the tomb. It's the Egyptian pyramids, isn't it? It's
a few people then put out the Photoshop renders of color, which I quite like. I like seeing. So they did that kind of color, which looks really, really cool. And I really hope that we do go that kind
classic. Gotta go classic colors, man.
But again, going back to a previous conversation this day, is we can't just say we're going to change it. We can't just say this is what it's going to be. This is a fan render. It looks absolutely fucking amazing, but we need to put this through to Marvel and get it approved if we need to kind of do these kind of things. That then is the X-Force kind of version. So
I think X-Force looks good. X-Force is really stylized. Like in terms of like class, it definitely looks better in the black and the silver. So it isn't a loss, even if the factories, even if Marvel don't approve. But I do think you should go classic. I do think you should go classic first and try and get that approved, because the classic is that's what everybody knows. Like, you should do a different kind of Apocalypse that's X-Force version.
Archangel. I think the problem is
That's
the
it. That's
fact
what I mean.
that
What did I fucking say?
Apocalypse. I think the problem with all of this thing is people are so used to how customs work and how it's so used to, like, we don't like this, we need that, and you could just change it in an instant. This is a licensed company. We're a licensed company. We show this team, and people are like, straight away on Photoshop going, you need to do this, you do that. I was like, all right, look, we just showed this tease. It's a tease. You know, we need to anything you suggest. We can't just do it and fucking drop a hat. It needs to be approved. It takes a long time to approve anything.
It's sad though, isn't it? Because it's what gives customs much more sort of ability, because now there's people that will see that tease and can make that in 6 months.
Exactly.
It'll be a walking pile of monkey shit 9 times out of 10, and sometimes it'll be a fucking unbelievable stunning piece 1 time out of 10. But they can do it. They can steal your render. They can steal their design. They did it with Vision.
Yeah.
Vision was shown like this, took ages to get approved, and then by the time it was sort of like, okay, it'd already been made. It'd been made twice by 2 different people. So, that's what happens.
Probably made 10 times, but yeah. We have to go away, go back to the drawing board, pay again, do this, do that. That's the problem with people are like, wow, why can't we have more input? Why can't we say, why can't you show us early on what you're doing? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? It's like, we can't do that because then customs will come out and make it. We can't just go, here is what our idea is. What do you think? Well, we think maybe what you should do is this one should be actually, long hair and feather wings, and this is this. Okay, well, we go away. We do that render. We do that, do this. We go to Marvel. We say, what do you think? What's that? And in that time, some custom guy's gone, all right, this is what it's going to look like. We can't beat it. You cannot beat it. That's the problem. And it's sad. It's so sad that that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, anyway. It's just because they take so long with things and they come back and change. I love this beast, by the way.
This is
I really like both of these ideas. I really like this beast too.
These for the custom beasts, and this is not. It is not XM Studios. This is like a random guy again. They've taken the XM Studios one.
You mean the colours? You mean the colours are not been decided yet?
I'm going to colour in. This is not XM Studios. This is basically something.
Oh, you definitely want to change You want to change the hand, the short colour-wise.
Yeah, of course.
But you need to make it like a purpley colour would be pretty cool, just for contrast with that blue. But it looks great. I really like this design.
Cool. Looks very cool. I really like looking at that. Again, it's hard with the angles and whatever else, but yeah, it looks very cool. Very cool. Then we have the Batman Shogo. This is basically, a 999 edition size. This is version B.
Struggling there, bro, isn't you?
Oh, this cheap whiskey is making me sneeze.
Is that what it is? Snobbiness coming out.
Here's this red label. Is making me sneeze.
So what's this? This is the
version A is the going to be 300, and then you got the version B of Joker Raichi, which is 788, and the version A, which is the.
Let me understand something with these 2 pieces with edition sizes. Is it that the one that has the least switch out has the really low ES again?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just not working. That is it.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you look at it.
It's hard for me. I think the exclusive having the bigger number is just. I just don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like the exclusive having a bigger number than the regular. I just don't like it. I think there's something wrong there. I think there's something flawed.
I hear what you're saying, but it's like, you get.
It's where people buy. That's what people buy.
You're getting less for your money. So is that really worth it?
Well, no. Here's the thing.
I know what you're saying.
There's an advantage because the people that have the regular have got a very low edition size. So there's advantages there for them. But the people that have bought the exclusive, having the higher number is just like so weird to me because it's not that happens in RB. An exclusive is meant to be more exclusive than the other version.
I know,
and it's not. That's why it's called an exclusive. This isn't an exclusive now.
It was always the way with First for Figures, but also what you have to say as well is both of these edition sizes are much smaller than any Sideshow edition size.
I'm not comparing. Listen, I'm not comparing this with anybody.
No,
I don't do that. It's not my style. I don't want to turn. I really dislike the constant, this versus this Sideshow versus XM shit. Is boring as fuck. I'm just talking about just looking at XM, looking at that model, looking at how things are done. I'm just saying that the regular version should have this fucking 750, and the thingy should have the less. But I mean, it's always happening at the moment, so that's what's going to continue. That is the pattern that will happen. Is that the ones that got like 2 torsos or more switches out, more people want them, so the ES is higher because XM are doing the numbers by you, not by them. They're doing it by you, so they're looking at what you order and then sort of rounding it somewhere near that number. So I understand that how it's working. It's just strange. It's just strange for me to see such a low ES on a regular.
But it's also to do with like on the aftermarket. If you wanted to buy a Cyclops, which Cyclops are you going to buy?
I'm going to buy the one with 2 torsos, like I did buy.
So that is going to be the cheap one because it's got the higher edition size. Then, by your theory,
I don't know. I don't know that yet, and I don't think anybody's going to know that. In Sideshow, I mean, Cyclops, for example, has probably only been out about 3 months, 4 months. So I will know that in a year. A year from now, I will know that.
But I'm saying, but in a year's time, do you think someone's going to want to buy?
I don't know.
The one without as many pieces.
Depends on what type of lower edition size. It depends on what type of collector you are. If the person feels that they have the best post anyway, which they do, the regular Cyclops has the best post. Version A has the best post.
In 2 years' time, you look at your collection, you're like, I definitely need a Cyclops. Which one are you going to buy?
Me personally, I'm going to buy the one with 2 torsos.
The Cyclops has 2 torsos, has a higher edition size.
I'm still buying the one with 2 torsos, but that's me. I don't know if everyone's going to be the same.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I can't answer that for everybody else. I can only answer for me.
Should matter. I mean, I know what you're saying.
Well, I'm not everyone.
I definitely know what you're saying. I know there are people out there who are going, I want the one who's got this lower edition size. It's got no number on the base. I want that because...
Yeah, because they may look at it and say that the heads that they get with it are the preferable ones. And I can't argue with someone who turns around to me and says, actually, the Cyclops hand to the visor pose is the superior pose. There's still a tilt on that arms up thing that the XM did not deal with. They didn't deal with it well enough. It was meant to be straighter. They haven't done it. They said they would, and they didn't. It's still tilting. So at the end of the day, there are going to be people out there going, I've got the better torso, and I've got the lower ES. Now, whether or not that translates into higher sales on the aftermarket, we will see. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with them who say so. If somebody turns around to me and says, what's the best torso? I'm going to be like, what is that one? Well, that one's got fucking 200 and your one's got 700. I'm going to be like, I can't argue with that. I can't argue. It's a point. We'll see. We'll see whether this works in time. Because what's the extra head or the extra things that you get with the other Joker or the other Batman? It's quite a lot, isn't it? You get this extra.
There's a lot of difference, yeah.
Because with these ones, especially the samurai stuff is another level shit. Because there's like fucking, he probably has at least 2 heads and fucking 6 arms extra on the other one.
There's a lot of switch outs, definitely.
It's harder to say with this one. Marvel is a bit different.
Yeah. Basically, the Gambit, we've released the new arcs. So what we need is actually for the people who have the Gambit is to actually send a picture of their arcs at this angle to who they got it from. And that way you could get the new kind of arc in because there's 2 types apparently. So you need to do that. There are like ones which have a much thicker pegging. So you need to send a picture of
the one that we reviewed. The peg looked thicker than that.
Oh yeah, it did. It looked thicker. It was really thick. So you
Square.
need to send, yeah. So you apparently there's this, and then there's the same one which is not rounded. So yeah, that's what you do. You send it to whoever you want it from, and then you'll get your new arc in. Then you're going to get Nemesis Prime, so 1/10 scale, XM exclusive, and that's going to be released tomorrow.
Something with that picture.
It's kind of cut into 3 pieces, so it's like, meant to be like a really shitty tease.
Oh my god, who called this one? This isn't you. Please tell me you didn't come up with this.
No, it's like so.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not involved in that.
I fucking swear to God. I don't understand. I mean, what are people just fucking... What is wrong with people?
Then you got the tease for the Psylocke, which has the...
Honestly, I need a break. I need to go have a fucking relax or something.
And Psylocke, basically, that's what she looks like. And then you got the colour versions, which people have done themselves. Again, not XM. These are fan colour versions.
I do like them, though, isn't it? It's like getting your work done for free.
They done well. They done well. These are they look good. They look good. I'm not going to complain about them. It gives people an idea of what they're going to look like. So
what they could look like, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's her. Reverse Flash went up for pre-order today. 1/6 scale, and from the Rebirth line of XM. Those.
This looks pretty nice.
Actually, looks like one of the nice ones. Yeah, it does actually look very nice.
Looks like it needs to be up a little bit. Looks like it's leaning over ever so slightly. I would probably raise it a little bit. It's a bit like it's falling over. Probably lift it a bit. See it?
Oh.
It looks great from there. From that picture, it looks great. But from that one there, it looks like he's not tripped over.
Or slipped on a banana skin, yeah. Then you got the... this is Narin Perno, so this is for Rahul. Painted by Andrew Mann, and basically got this done. This is a Narin kit, so this is a Death Warrior, and he got it painted up. Looks really nice.
Yeah, it's nice, man. I love Narin stuff, though. He does some great shit.
Narin does. Basically, I sent my Narin Crow to Ian. Ian's painted like hundreds upon hundreds of kits. He said to me that the Narin Crow kit was one of the cleanest kits he's ever painted in his life. He said it was so pleasurable to paint. So really
I think he won't be feeling that of XM She-Hulk at the moment, probably.
Well, no, that wasn't by the question anyway.
No, he will be coming back to me going,
fucking you fuck nuck. Really nice. This is Narin. Smaller scale. I think this is a 1/6.
1/6. 1/5, 1/6 stuff. He does, doesn't he? Some stuff.
Built all over the place, really. Yeah, he does a few diamond pieces.
I like his. I can't remember what it's called. Is it called Tribal one or Blood Wars or something? He did one.
It's not him. No, it's not him. I know what you're talking about.
It's Narin, man.
No, you're talking about the one. Fuck, what's it called?
We're standing on a dead one. He's got 2 axes or something in his hand.
Oh, I thought, okay, it's not the one.
Yeah, because the one I'm talking about is Narin.
Oh, I thought it was about, like the pile or something.
No, not the pile.
The pile is really nice.
No, I don't know that. I've heard of it, but I don't know who done that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's so that's Rahul. Yeah, he's basically just got this in. He's really, really happy with it, and
it looks fantastic. Paint looks fucking amazing. Sculpt's great.
New painter called Andrew Mann. So really,
congratulations! It looks like a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You did well, Rahul. I mean, he did a great job doing it. Really, really fucking great job. Great job. I've heard though, as I say, that Narin prints are some of the easiest to paint because they are so well fucking printed, clean prints. But yeah, great work. Lone Hunter.
Razek.
This is what you sent me.
I don't know who I think this is Hawk Girl, but this is a repaint of her, and you can see what you can make of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that they send that shit out on the left is just disgraceful to me. I think that's really shit paint. That I really do. I think that's really lazy.
Very. Then you got the blade piece, which is a custom blade on the throne.
Yeah, I saw a couple. I kind of liked it with Wesley Snipes, and then all the others are shit.
Yeah, I need to go wee. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that Wesley Snipes is really nice.
I think it looks pretty decent.
And you look at like that one, you're like, okay, well, that's maybe more comic.
No, I don't like that.
No, fine. And you look at that one, it's like, shit, man, did Andrew Mackie fucking get cancer? Jesus.
Yeah, these all just look really. These just don't look good. These heads, none of these look good, other than the Blade one. Blade one looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The others just don't look right. Don't seem to fit it. Don't seem to fit it right.
That one don't seem to fit at all. Really bad fit. That was nice. The Blade one's nice. That one, I mean, that was all right, but then like that, other ones like just skinny. That one as well. This is then like some custom Captain America. And
Jesus, that's like really close to the OG, that, isn't it?
Probably with that one, I do actually really pissed though. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh my God,
tell me what you think about the original Captain.
All right, Slurry Joe, calm down. Go get yourself another whiskey.
What do you think about the original Captain America?
So he says these things because he wants me to go off on some sort of rant. But you know what? At the end of the day, it just looks quite similar to me, like in terms of poses. Done, obviously fixed the old right hand situation with a weird finger sticking out for no apparent reason. Shield again is more sort of to the side, so it's showing more of the sculpt. Love the ripples in the clothes and stuff. It's a nice Captain America. It's definitely a classic Captain America. Definitely a superior on the OG Sideshow version. It's quite a nice piece. Got to be honest with you, I can't see much on here that I'm overly disliking. I think it captures the character really well. I just wish I could see a close up of his face. Yeah, it's definitely improved. It was one of the pieces that we blew out of the water that when we first come to see that was that fucking Captain America. We saw that and we thought, really, that one? That's the one everyone's talking about, that. And everybody's like, yeah. It's like, really? No, I don't think so. I think this is definitely inspired by that, but looks better. Kind of like the simplistic base as well. It doesn't take nothing away from the figure. For people that are like OG collectors are going to love this. And all the emphasis is on the figure itself. You've literally got nowhere else for your eyes to go. So I dig it, man. Yeah. Would I buy it? Probably not. But I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive Captain America fan. I find the guy just a little bit too straight for my liking. Can't trust anybody that doesn't have any enemies. That's what my granddad once told me. Pulled me aside one day and said to me, George, never trust anybody that doesn't have enemies. He says it'll be a mistake. And I've pretty much held that all my life. Captain America, I'm not sure if anybody that's met him would ever say a bad word about him. You all right, sweetheart?
Shit, man, boy. Yeah. You're not happy with this Captain America? No?
I like it.
Really?
I think it's a little bit of a take on the OG. I just think it's improved.
I think it's been improved. The OG, but it has like a bit of a camp stance with it.
That's typical Captain America, man. He has that kind of stance. That's how he stands. Stands like he's got a fucking a twig up his ass. It's like always up straight, isn't he? That's what's annoying about him.
This is like Dr. Fate. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, DC thing. Yeah,
custom one. Yeah, so there you go. There's a light off.
Fuck me, I'll worry about that falling over. Look at that.
That's going to go wildly unless that cape is in a position where it's going to hold it up. Then that's going to lead.
Yeah, that's going. That is. What's interesting as well is that's in clear resins. That's definitely going because it's softer.
Yeah.
See how the foot's in clear resin.
It looks like it, yeah. That's not great. That ain't great at all.
You know, don't you? You know already from your work with XM and stuff and other things that the clear resin is softer.
Well, just see it work for the last fucking 10 years and see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't see that sort of maintaining. Shame, because it's actually a really nice piece.
It is very nice. Yeah, big shape. This is like a what's this, Gladiator of Radd?
Yeah, Gladiator. Yeah, the Shia.
That's what you sent me.
Yeah, I saw that. Probably looked pretty cool. I like quite Gladiator, but if I was going to buy one, I'd probably buy Bowen.
Also, the bushy one's nice, but bushy is basically a big Bowen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Bowen's on like maybe Saturn. Is it Saturn? That's his one, isn't it?
I don't know what planet, but yeah, it's basically him on a fucking planet, isn't it? Basically, he's like, I actually made a comment about Bushy replicating Bowens and making them bigger, and he was like, "You only replicate the best." It's like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but that's what I love about him. I've critiqued stuff. He's the guy that always strikes me as someone who's got a great deal of integrity. He never ever fucking takes anything personally. He's one of the few people that sort of gets me. He understands that I say something not because I hate him, not because I want to hurt him, not because I want to hurt his business or his projects or shit on him. I say it because it's what I think. And there's no malice. It's just what I think when I look at that alone. And I have to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I have to be able to look at something just on its own and not think, I know the guy that makes that and I like him. Because that's not fair. If I do that, I'm shortchanging. It's not my job to do that. Not when I'm here. It just isn't my job. My job here is to say what I think. If you agree with me, great. If you disagree with me, great. But I've said what I wanted to say and we just move on.
Yeah. He takes, as I say, he takes constructive criticism very well. He's very good at that, yeah. Very, very cool guy. Always got along with Bushy. Always got along with him. So, yeah.
I've said a lot of fucking things about stuff. Some of his stuff is good. Some of the stuff I thought was not so good. Yeah. I've always just been straight and I've never had any fucking issues at all. And it means more to me that because, someone once told me, judge your friends on when shit's hard. Don't judge them when everything's going your way. When life is difficult and things are against you, that's when you know who your fucking mates are. That's how you know who to trust in your life. When everything's rosy and all the numbers are coming up, George, that's not fucking the time to judge who you go to war with. And that's the thing. So I got a lot of time for him because I know that when I'm not on his side and when I don't back him and when I do fucking say something, he don't treat me any differently. He don't act like a cock, and I can deal with that. As soon as things get a bit touchy and people start going a bit funny, I know exactly that they ain't worth a squat of piss of my time.
But this is the thing we had again last night, and we had it yesterday where we discussed this with on mods. It was a thing going on where there is a huge thing. Again, we discussed this in the last chat, and we said about how this is a thing where if you say something out of line, you will be removed out of a group. Certain custom groups you'll be removed from, and it's unacceptable. You should be able to speak your opinion if it's constructive. If you say this is shit, that is shit, this is crap, that's crap, okay, you're not being constructive. If you say,
well, you can't do nothing with that, can you?
No, exactly. But if you say, I don't like that color, normally in fucking Hulk 173, that character's color is actually like more of a crimson rather than the color you've chosen.
A magenta.
You're pointing out that point of where point of reference and like something where you can adjust it to.
Yeah.
You may not say that person is correct. You may not say that. You know what? I understand what you're saying by that reference point you've given. We're more going towards the reference point of Hulk 373, where he's got this kind of color, and that's where we're basing it on. And it's like, but if you're just going like, I fucking hate that, it's not constructive, and maybe you should be removed from the group.
Yeah.
If you're given a constructive feedback of his hair is out of place, this is not right, that from this comic to that comic, his suit is not that, and that's the majority of what he is. If you're trying to help, that is great. That is perfect.
Well, the information you're providing that at your own time. It's valuable if you're doing it. You're trying to help.
But if when you say those things that are constructive, and then the commissioner removes you for being constructive, and think you're being objective or difficult, then that's where you don't want to be.
Yeah, but you got to use your logic. What that basically is sheep are off to the slaughter. Yeah, they're all queuing up in the line like the bunch of sheep they are, and then somebody at the front gets spooked, starts jumping around, starts getting agitated as they're coming up to get their fucking bolt through the head, and then everyone else starts to panic, and it causes an uproar, and that's what it's about. That's what they don't want. They don't want anybody in that group being affected by your words and going, actually, Alex is right. Actually, Alex, whatever. That's what they don't want. They don't want any unity. They want to cut you off quick before you affect everybody else, because this is what this is. And to think of it in any other way is very, very ignorant, because that's exactly what it is. And it's exactly what it is when people fucking send loads of fan art statues to people to review. Based on positive, heavily discounted stuff. Review it. Yeah. Be positive about it. We'll send you more stuff. We know. We've been there. We've had it given. We've had it sent. But unfortunately, we've had it sent. And when we have it sent and it's no good, we go, this is really bad. This needs to be fixed.
We always made that. No, but the thing is, we always made that very clear. The thing is I have record of all of these conversations of when someone comes to us and says, we want to send you, XYZ of these pieces. Can you make a review of it? And me responding back with a fucking block fucking paragraph saying, we will review whatever you send us, but we are going to tell you what we think of it. Are you happy with that? Yes or no? And when they then come back and go, yes, we review it, we don't like it, it goes bad. Yeah. It always goes.
Always. They're happy. They are happy. They are happy in principle until it's bad.
They are happy.
There's a problem.
We were reviewing like pieces from Imaginary Art or whoever else. The first few pieces we were sent were the Hulkbuster,
really nice.
The Aquaman painted by professional painter Jacob Raynor, whatever his name is. It sounds very similar to the guy who does Hawkeye, but he does 1/6 pieces. Jacob Raynor, whatever his name is. He's a very, very good painter. I was sent one he painted, and that looked absolutely amazing. That was the one that we reviewed. So, it's not going to look bad. Then we were sent one which was like an Iron Man bust, which looked like someone had smoked while they painted the bust. And
definitely.
Were different.
Nicotine stains sort of on it, wasn't it?
It was so bad. And we reviewed that, and it went all downhill from there. He basically told everyone that he paid for me to fucking travel to Singapore, and then I fucked off with XM. The truth was, I paid for the whole trip. I paid for everything. He didn't pay for fuck all. It was just like such a weird thing.
Yeah, but it's just an easy thing to do. It's just a way to discredit people. It's the same reason why when anyone has sort of a bad word to say about a fan art piece in a neutral group, someone will come out and go, that's because you're mates with X and you're friends with Y and you've got an agenda. And sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. That's life.
What if you post a Brock Lesnar triggered GIF? Should you be kicked then? If it's got George's head posted on Brock Lesnar, you're going to be one of the fucking prize fucking people of the month. I tell you that.
Oh yeah, if you try and irritate me, then yeah.
If you try and irritate George by linking him to Brock Lesnar, you're going the way fucking wrong route.
Yeah, you'll be removed.
You won't be removed. If you link George with Brock Lesnar, you're going the wrong route, man. You're going to be like the prize.
It's flattery, really.
Yeah, exactly. How's that going to block him? Ain't going to fucking block him, is it? Problem with Bush's pieces take too long from period to hand. It's like 2 years or more sometimes. Yeah. A lot of the stuff as well with that HTC stuff. The big thing, I mean, like, oh, fucking hell. Are we going to go into that again? Last level guy took so many fucking pre-orders And then all of a sudden, everyone's fucking eating out of his arsehole, saying he's the best fucking commissioner ever. He fucks off going, my dad's not well. I'm not going to do this anymore. Passes all his projects onto a shit fucking, factory. Fucking does them below level and basically fucks off. Then they all start coming out looking like shit. And it's like,
yeah,
I ain't got nothing to do with it anymore. I wash my hands. Same fucking thing as me. If me and fucking George fucking released like a company and said, we're going to make a RaddTitan statue of a Silver Surfer versus Thanos. It's going to be the best statue ever.
We're going to print it at Ownage. We're going to get fucking...
Print it at Ownage. It's going to look fucking amazing.
Cat Sapine's going to paint it.
All these like fucking renders look amazing.
We're going to get William Harbottle to sculpt it and Martin Canal to sculpt it. That's who's doing the work.
Now we go, complications, whatever. We got like John Doe to sculpt it, but it still looks as good. It's going to look fucking amazing.
Oh, no.
All of a sudden, halfway through, we go through, we're like, all right, we're going to do 50 pieces of this. We take 50 pre-orders of a fucking it's going to be whatever it's going to cost. We take all these pre-orders. We start going, yeah, you do that, you do this. What we got now is we got like 20 more fucking APs. We do this, we do that, take all the money. And then we go, oh man, George is a cunt. George says he wants Thanos to do this. I want Silver Surfer to do that. George says Alex is a cunt. I want Silver Surfer to be there. Thanos there. We're not working out anymore. We split ways. Whatever. We separate. And then basically we say,
Patsy.
We're not making it more. It's George's fault. It's
George's fault. George took your money. George took all your money.
George took your money.
I don't have nothing to do with it.
And then we separate. We go ways, go each other's ways. And then I fucking open a new company going, yeah, Alex Radd. I'm going to make a fucking Silver Surfer waking off over
understand the greatest con of all here. That what you just described is what happens, right? But what you failed to leave out is that it's more like this. Me and you make RaddTitan. Me and you do the Thanos versus Silver Surfer. We get Harbottle, we get Canal, we get fucking Ownage. We release 3 statues that are all them standards. And then we have the reputation, we have the respect, and we have the name. And then what we do is we do exactly what you just described, which is we take... Because we've now released 3 orders that are absolutely fucking mind-blowing, yeah? And now we have the respect, we have the prestige, and now we're getting fucking money hand over fucking fist. We're getting all of the fucking orders, anything, any renders, anything we're sharing is getting fucking blown up out of proportion. And then we do exactly what you said. We start then cutting corner here or there. It's now not William Harbottle sculpting anymore. Now it's X sculpting. And then now it's not Ownage anymore. It's a different factory. Now it's not this painter anymore. It's a different fit. And then, you're already in. You're so many orders in, so many money deep. And then you walk away. And then it becomes the blame game of somebody else's fault.
Yeah, but then it's like, as soon as you say, that's the routine. As soon as you say you don't like it, you're out of group.
Yeah, of course you are. Don't dare fucking say that. Your Psylocke looks like fucking some sort of transvestite with a fucking big hand behind it. It's fine.
All right. So next up, we have this one.
I don't know where this actually comes from. Somebody asked me. This is for Mark 7. I thought it was XM's one. I thought it was a fan art for XM's, but I really don't know if it is.
Oh,
it might be for Sideshows. I don't know.
Oh, you dickhead! The way you sent me this, I thought it was that.
Nah, it's not.
Oh, that's really nice. That looks 160. That's well 160.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is. It's a head, dude. It's only a head.
Yeah, but that's 160.
How big it is in his hands? No, it's not. I don't think it is.
That's 160.
I don't think it is. This was Mark 7. I thought this, and it's either going to be XM's or I think maybe Sideshows as well.
If that's XM, that's
No, it's not made. Obviously, not made by them. But I think someone has made it. Looks nice, though, doesn't it?
It looks really nice. Yeah. We'd
love to know actually where this is meant to fit because I think this is a fantastic bit of effort.
What's the name? I can't remember. Just watch the film.
Really nice. That looks amazing.
It's cool scale. It looks 160 even. And then you got the next one, which is the fan art. Sorry.
It's a fan art.
This is like the.
It's been done already.
Cinema cat pose.
Yeah, this has been done already, isn't it?
Yeah, loads of times. You got Lyric.
This is the most exciting fan art piece I've seen released in fucking recent times. This.
If they do.
This is the print, by the way. This is not render. This is a print.
I saw it. But if they do this and it's delivered the way that it's looking,
it looks.
This is going to be one. Oh, apparently this is 1/6 scale Hot Toys.
I'm so disappointed.
That makes sense. But this one looks like absolutely amazing. I would actually really, really love to see this modernized and into a movie. And Visionaries would be.
Never mind all that. I want to see the fucking statue.
Yeah, I don't know.
That just looks fucking crazy. I'm really pumped for this. I think this looks really something.
I actually think this looks absolutely amazing, but I think as a statue, it's going to be really hard to display.
I don't think so, because every angle I see it, I like it.
Yeah.
Right now, every angle of this, I like it there. I like it head on. I even like it to the side where I can't even see the fucking owl. I think it just looks amazing everywhere I look.
I think with the owl and the lion is
really impressive.
Busy. But I do really like it.
I've got no criticisms for this. I really love this. I really can admire this on every type of level that there is, which is literally like a fan art of something that is somebody cares about this to make this. And they really did make some serious effort. I really think
I've been saying for the last 4 years this needs to be made. So, you know, I'm really impressed to see it. I'm really impressed to see it.
I love it. I think it's amazing. Why we don't get sent shit like this is fucking beyond me. Why can't I be sent some? Why do I get Icebreaker Designs, monkey shit, fucking whatever the fuck it was? Why do people send? Why did somebody send me?
It's going to cause some fucking arguments.
Why do they send that to me? I mean, are they crazy? They're going to send me a piece of shit like that and expect me to be like, oh, it's all right. No, it's going to get murdered, and it got murdered. This is the sort of thing that I would like someone to fucking send me, so I could be like over the moon, happy with fucking it, because it looks fantastic.
It looks really good. The print looks amazing. Fucking amazing.
Oh, it's just from render to print. I think they smashed this. I think really should be proud. But this is the problem now. Yeah, for me, MFA paint's not great. This is where they can't fuck this up. They have to make sure they get the master painter to do this properly.
But isn't the lion and the owl meant to be clear resin?
Yes.
Okay. I don't look like clear resin.
Doesn't from there, does it? No. Might be opaque. I'm not sure. Doesn't look it though.
Okay. This then is this is last level. Last level Wolverine.
So, you're joking.
Very high level, obviously. One of the best custom companies in the market, clearly. And that's last level.
It looks like your mum having fucking pizza. Shit pizza, by the way. She's not happy with it.
She ain't happy with it, is she? Yeah, she's not impressed.
There's a fucking pepperoni. It's horrible.
That looks fucking dreadful.
Horrible piece.
Wow. This then is a custom Magneto throne. How about that shit? Magneto throne. There you go. So I don't actually know who made this.
It's in He-Man colours. That's like weird. What colours are they?
There you go. Look, Magneto throne. Looks great, doesn't he? Really good.
Not really, no.
Looks like a fucking lump of bullshit, that does. I don't even know where that's come from. Literally, someone sent that to me today just before we went live, and I was just like, is that a joke? Seriously, someone bought that? That looks like a pile of fucking steaming dog shit. Fucking horrible.
Alex, you're not a fan now.
Yeah, I mean, I would buy it if my fucking foreskin was being eaten by fucking red ants. Yeah. It's fucking horrible. It's really shit. I don't even know why someone would buy that. When you put it even next, XM was made in 2015. You're going to come 5 years later and buy that steaming pile of shit.
Dude, is it only 5 years ago? It's crazy, isn't it? Feels like it was like when we started.
What is this shit? I don't even get it. I don't even get why someone would buy that. I don't understand.
There's a lot of similarities in that too.
Yeah.
The whole thing it's been very carbon copied. That.
Oh, we're gonna take fucking Magneto. We're gonna kind of crossbreed it with a bit of Doctor Doom, and then we're gonna totally fuck it up. That's what we're gonna
do. That's the pitch meeting. That's the pitch meeting I want to be in.
Dollar Store Magneto, yeah. Wolverine plus Magneto equals shite. What the hell is this Magneto throwing? Those Magnetos are fighting hard against the fucking backdrop, yeah.
Yeah, they are. Please be relevant.
I don't even know what that is. I mean, like, whoever paid money for that fucking dog shit when you have the XM one there. I mean, you are fucking. You got like a. I don't even know. I can't even say the.
I don't think someone bought this. I think whoever has this it's their project. Because you don't have the one on the right and then buy the one on the left.
No, the guy who bought it was the guy who bought it is that guy who has every Magneto.
Really?
Yeah, he has every Magneto. He buys every single Magneto.
Does he even have that fat-legged sumo one?
Yes.
Okay, it's beyond help then.
I think it's tucked together the fucking process of getting it. So yeah, it's fucking.
Really, we got offered it for free. That's funny.
Got offered it for free and fucking said, "Fuck your couch."
Keep your fucking fat-legged offering, fucking idiot Magneto.
Look how fucking like the same that fucking poses. It's just like, are you really gonna take a pose?
Somebody needs to calm down their filter on there, man. They need to turn that shit down. Turn down your fucking contrast down, man.
No, saturation.
Saturation, does it?
Turn your saturation down, you fucking boggle-eyed fucknock. Look at that. Oh, dear God, I sneezed.
Is that done?
Oh, my.
Oh, my God, it's 2 a.m. Shit.
How do we do
My son gets up at 7 a.m.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hopefully you fucking shut that shit off.
There you go. Look. There you go. Hello. There you go. Check out my little shit couch. There you go. Check out my shit cunt. There you go. Yeah. Making it on.
But you need to stop drinking, dude. Don't suit you.
Bad.
This looks cool.
Then you got like a Martian Manhunter. I don't know where this is from, but
I think this is one of a kind. Matey boy was sharing this not too long ago. I've got his name. It's got a funny name I never can pronounce.
Oh man!
Don't go back, man. Just go forward.
Just go forward. No, but I mean, like, I went past it and I thought to myself, I'm going to say something positive. I've just been really, really bad, really negative, and I feel really bad about it. I feel really horrible about being so negative about it. I can't believe I just.
Do you know what's sad? And
then I went back and I'm like, what the fuck happened to Mjolnir's video for Mjolnir, man? Mjolnir looks like a fucking block of shit. What the fuck? Look at the size of Mjolnir.
Right, it doesn't even look like it's metal. It looks like it's made of marble.
Oh, man.
The thing is with this as well is they haven't learned also from the flaws of the XM piece. The flaws of the XM piece is that the sculpted cape is not the best. It's not the best. It's a little thick. It's a little clumpy. It's a little bit, and I think that looks exactly the same.
No. The problem with that one is if you look at the XM one, it has like restricted flow, but there's like there's that little bit of flow that goes off to the side. This one is like, there's no flow. It's just
I think that's something you probably would want to rectify if you were doing a project like this.
It's got to be that fucking cunt Danny Hines' shit in it. The way this looks.
Would he copy something so closely?
Yes.
Come on, really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
After that fucking idiot Sabretooth, I wouldn't have thought he ever made a statue again. That was the biggest pile of monkey shit I've ever seen.
That little fucking Lego bobblehead. Yeah, God. Anyway, then this is the MFA Mumra.
Yeah, this is like pose it on the base and off the base and stuff like this. It's like I said though, I really like their sculpts. I'm not too keen on their paints though.
What's that? Cheers, chaps, and blast as always. Kisses that cunt. It's the funniest phrase of the week.
Well, it's gonna be better than the sucking dicks one I got last week.
Yeah. Well, we get hopefully Jessica Hernandez in the house.
Decent dude. In the condition you're in, you're due one. Why is it always me?
What's that?
You're definitely due a fucking thing yourself.
What was that?
Can't be me every week.
I don't know. Maybe you come up with more fucking gold. I don't know. Then you got the MFA. I mean, think about this. I like the sculpt, but
not feeling the paint now.
I think the paint needs a lot.
Same problem. I've got a problem with their paint. I haven't seen any projects of theirs that really I've like been with the paint, been like, wow. I think the sculpts, I think they do all right. Some of them, but the paint the finish doesn't look right.
Yo. Then it's right up.
That's cool.
So you got this custom Omega Red.
Omega Red, yeah.
I don't know where it's from. George sent me that.
Yeah, I saw that woman. You know the woman that paints them.
Oh yeah, her name's like
Titan, titanium something.
Like titanium, yeah.
She was painting it.
I saw like a really horrible. I saw like a really horrible comment about her, like where she posted pictures of her painting something, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that ugly cunt doing this and this." I'm like, that's a bit harsh. She's just showing her.
It's not ugly either. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I've seen her in person. She's not bad looking at all. You know, she is a bit.
I mean, if we are judging on things like that, Jesus Christ, I'd like to fucking walk into your house and see your fucking missus.
What's wrong with my missus?
No, not you cunt. The people that are like attacking fucking people, their looks and things.
What's your problem,
my God, stop fucking drinking, you fucking dizzy, hairy fool.
So this is a custom.
It's not a bad looking Omega Red. I just don't like the lack of delicacy in the
tendrils.
Yeah, I just don't like it. They do them all the time. It's the same with that other one. It just looks two big fucking cocks he's waving around. They're thick and they're just like they're not articulated well.
Dude,
it's the same fucking problem.
What? You're like you're scarred from your childhood from watching Edward Cocky Hands.
Edward Cocky. That's still one of the best porn films ever.
That's one of the best prosthetics in porn films ever. I need to look it up. Like
it would be bad these days, but you know, it gave us a lot of laughs back in the day. He does that looks like that. Omega Red looks like that, like Edward Cockhands.
This then is
it's a custom Panthro. It's like a very different sort of style and things, but I kind of
a bit like Gold though. It's a bit drawn out.
Yeah, he's really drawn out. I mean, he's quite bubble-headed. It looks more like an alien. Yeah. There's something about it that I just thought was kind of.
He's got my legs on him, isn't he? Oh Jesus!
Got your fucking forearms, your Popeye cunt.
Look how skinny his fucking legs are.
Look how big his forearms is compared to his biceps. That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking spinach eating, olive oil dating prick.
Yeah, man, he's well drawn out. Look at that. It's bad.
There's something about it I like. I don't know what it is. Something about
it. Same one?
Yeah, same one. Just not painted.
Oh, God. I don't like it. This one is Snake Eyes and
Timber.
Timber, yeah.
Quite like this. Look quite nice.
What scale is that? Do you know?
No idea.
No.
Asking technical questions. Don't know.
What's that in the background? This is a Hellboy. Look at that. Hellboy on front.
Yeah, it's got to be.
They got like a Reeve Superman. I know that our boy.
Is it me or is this likeness is pretty good?
It looks pretty good from these pictures.
I see Superman 3 here.
But I know that our boy Tony Main has this in hand, doesn't he?
Does he? Cool.
Yeah.
Does he still have it in hand? That is the question.
I actually had a dream. I had a dream last night, not about Tony Main, but I had a dream last night that someone I used to go to school with, and I remember now, I just forgot about it until today. I went down like when you're like in a dream, you walk down the road and all this kind of stuff. I walked down the road in my dream, and this guy I haven't like spoken to since I was like 15. He had like a whole collection of Star Wars busts and ET busts, like life-size ones. And it was all that Sideshow stuff, and I'm like, wow, man, you collect these things? I haven't spoken to you since school. They're so cool that you collect them. And I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, how the fuck did that come up? I'm not even spoken to this guy all that time. Where the fuck did that come from? You know
I have no idea.
Day.
And as I'm not your psychologist, I don't give a shit. Or your therapist.
Sometimes
but thanks for the story.
Sometimes I wish you would address it and you would tell me what it means. Fuck you. And then you go through, and this is actually really cool. This is like a
Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man Noir. So this is really cool. The only issue I have with this again is I wouldn't say a negative person, but I'm an objective person where I always think about what could go wrong with something. I always think about that. My issue with this kind of thing is from this angle, it looks fucking awesome. But from a lot of other angles, it wouldn't. There'll be a lot of hidden things, a lot of like points where the car's gone or the flames are they're not gonna work.
For me, I think you have one viewing panel as your priority. If you can get away with something looking great, then great, so be it. You don't have to go around 360. You put something in a box, you can only see it from fucking probably like about 35% of it anyway.
I guess, so, I mean, if you look at it from this kind of angle and you kind of have a 3D render of that, it would look cool. But then once you try to sculpt it, you can tell that the wheels are not wheels. They're not.
Yes.
Wheels. So it gets very difficult from them kind of point.
They can look like wheels. They can look like wheels if you sort of do everything separately, and then sort of try to join it and stick it and do it like that. But that's the only way.
I don't know. I mean, that is good. That looks absolutely amazing. But
the delicacy of it, I mean, like the mud flaps and
separation of the wheel to the radiator cover to the character to all these different pieces, the flames. They're not going to be able to have the skill to.
No one does.
And it's going to be so hard to do it. It's going to be really hard to do that.
It'll be interesting. The render looks amazing. Let's just judge it based on that. I mean,
that angle looks fantastic, but I just don't think they can pull it off. I really, it'd be so hard to pull it off. The even the fucking number plate, all these fucking little details. There's so many.
So easy to do on a computer, isn't they?
The windscreen, the radiator, the fucking. The lights, the wheel, all of this shit is so different. They're never going to be able to pull it off. Never going to be able to pull it off.
Okay, thanks for that, Mr. Negative.
Fuck your mother.
Negative zone Spider-Man cunt.
Well, I like Spider-Man, but say it.
Good. If you did have any suit, you'd be the negative zone. That's where you win. That's where you operate.
With your mama.
Yeah, she's there too. There's no doubt about it. You're both there having fucking crumpets.
I think that's it.
Thank fuck. Do you know, it's literally, this is a 3-hour one and we did an hour and a half on the last one. That's fucking mental. And this is what happens when you drink. You don't shut up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like now I'm going to have to try to get my ass to bed and wake up and not want to strangle my child with a fucking noose tomorrow. Because I'm going to be like fucking 3 hours sleep or some Mickey Mouse bullshit.
I'm going to sleep until 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
Was that really it? Was that really the last picture? We missed like loads.
His head looks wicked.
Huh?
Nah, my mate Adam sending me a picture. Adam Spawn sending me a picture of the of his King Thanos head. Looks the shit, man.
Oh, well, Lewis is painting a load of them.
Yeah, his ones look really nice. Lewis's job looks really nice. We'll share them next week's chat.
Yeah, there's actually a load of pictures with this. I don't know what happened.
We'll add them to next week. It's fun. Get on there. Looks great though, Adam. Congratulations, my man. Oh, what are you doing now?
No, I'm just saying that there was loads of pictures we missed.
Nah, we'll do it. Let's do it next week, man. It's 3 hours on now. I got to try and get some sleep.
It was quite long, wasn't it? All right.
Sleep them. We'll do it next week. Right? Do next week.
Okay. We'll go out.
I know that you can go to bed and sleep for like another 10 hours, and it ain't no business for you. But I'm going to be up in 3-4 hours.
I'm not.
Yeah, you won't be. I have to be.
All right. I've pretty much finished my fucking whiskey, so.
Yeah, I think it's time for you to go bed, sleep, night. Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's funny about you, though? It made me laugh. Is you're like a real obvious drunk. You fucking slur, man. I don't know if it's because you got a beard or what it is, but you start. You start like fucking slippery.
Well, I got a dick in my mouth.
No, I'm not about a dick. I wouldn't go that far. But definitely, you're like you've got a cup of piss in your mouth.
All right. Anyway, all right. So basically, fuck it. I have a bar. Baby bar. All right. So what we do then is we'll finish off there, and we'll finish the rest next week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share, and yeah, we'll be here next week. Next Thursday, next Wednesday. What are you talking about, George?
Thursday. Thursday's better for me.
You want to do that?
At a minute, yeah. So we'll jump into Thursday. How are we doing numbers? How many people in?
Low actually. We lost a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were on 60 something, but yeah. We were up like 120 earlier, but yeah.
Nice. It's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, God bless and stay safe out there, and we'll see you next week. And hopefully we'll be a bit more better time managed next time. I'm going to go cry into my pillow and.
Well, I mean the MCU stuff was it was a bit late, but it was all right. I mean, we did that. It was cool. No?
I don't know. We'll see.
Fuck off, man. Do you know how fucking red you look on the screen? Look how fucking cherry head. Look how fucking.
It's just how things
like
are. If I come forward, it's nice and bad when I go back.
Someone's choking out your fucking cock-shaped head.
Yeah, every week. Anyway, God bless. Stay safe.
Sorry, Cody. When's Thanksgiving?
No idea.
No, Cody. Cody, not you. When is Thanksgiving? He said, "Are you going to do a Thanksgiving live chat?"
Oh, tell us what it is. We'll try.
Yeah, tell us when Thanksgiving is, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for being part of it. This is actually something we really enjoy doing. We love doing the live chat. We love having the contributions of people being there, and yeah, we think it's awesome. Yeah, we love doing it. Apparently, next Thursday is Thanksgiving. We don't really celebrate. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, to be honest.
Do I have to dress up? Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble. Oh, I can't even do that.
No, that's what they say, didn't they? They just say gobble. They don't do like the bird sound. They just go gobble gobble, don't they?
Oh,
that's what they do.
I did really good one time on a video.
Oh my god, get off the fucking.
No, we were on a video.
Just say goodbye. Oh my.
I did like a really good turkey noise. Next Thursday we are not. We don't celebrate it, so we'll be here next Thursday. Yeah. Thanksgiving. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shall I say it now? Shall I say it? Shall I time it? Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
She come in and she gave him whiskey. She just gave it to him, just like it was no problem. Just handed him a bottle of it.
All these cans of Coke as well. Look how many.
The only thing worse.
So many cans.
The only thing worse than him on whiskey on a chat is him having whiskey on a plane. When you're traveling 12 to 14 hours and you have to sit next to him.
You said you wouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Anyway, thanks, guys.
That poor woman and her baby. That's all I'm going to say.
He wasn't a baby. He was like about 4. And he deserved every fucking word of it.
God bless. Stay safe.
Right. Thanks, guys. Peace out.
Peace.